that's why we're on right now. It says thanks to somebody. Was it a goal hit? I don't think so. Well, let us get started with some tournaments today. Oh, they got an update. Cool, cool, cool. I haven't played any chess today. I guess I have played some chess, but like not really. Not to the extent that I would want to before we do some tournaments today. But yeah, we're going to have some viewer tournaments. Hopefully, I guess, I don't know how long I'll stream. I hope I'll stream at least 3 hours. It is 9, so I don't know if I'll be on quite as long as usual, but we'll see, we'll see. Another puzzle battle to warm up. I want to do something before we get started. Alright, let us see. 35 points away from 1700. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, this first one. Double check checkmate. Yes, because the queen is where the king's supposed to be. Interesting one. There's mate in one there. This is actually made in... Oh, this is free. Yeah, that's a free piece. This is a free queen. This is checkmate because the diagonal is covered completely. Alright, the queen's going to slide here, take, and then take the rook there. Checkmate here on g7. Checkmate here on h1. Checkmate here. Mate. Yeah, this is all simpler. Alright, let's go here down, and then mate is a knight and pawn block. Queen check, queen here. Knight's going to take. What's going on, Lux? I wouldn't say king, but I am here. 9 p.m. sharp. 9:20 sharp. Take in the queens. For some viewer tournament says the title suggests once we have enough people, once we have 3 other people, I will get those started. But how are you doing today? Alright, next. I think you can take. Well, you'd probably have to take actually. Yeah. And then back here. I just don't know how you'd block a check down. Because you can't go, oh, maybe here. Yeah, say nothing, you can't go back at all. Alright, next. This is, what are we down? We're down a minor piece. So there should be a mate. Would you take? The queen's not hanging. This one I don't see. I'm going to have to guess. Yeah, that's just kind of a guess. I don't see that one at all. I can't explain that. This one I do see as a checkmate. 10-0. This one, the first one I usually do 3-0. And then after that, I do like... that's when the votes start. So I'll have... Just type in chat and then polls on where I can put polls at. But for the first one, I usually go for 3-0. Appreciate the likes there, Gio. On TikTok. What's going on, Brendan? Alright, this next one, I think queen's going to slide here. Diagonal check. And then queen here to f7. Opposition. Okay, check. And then rook's going to slide down. I was like, how do you do this one? Rook here to b1 at the end. We have the black pieces. We see we have this extra pawn here. If we could somehow... Oh, wherever you check... Really? I thought wherever they checked, they would have been done. Alright, take. Up, up. And they're too slow to catch up to that. And we get the win at 25. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, I'm glad you got it, man. And then, Hiroto, appreciate the likes there on TikTok. Almost hit 10 there. Do we have 3 people yet? Do we have 3 people? If you want to play, type in the chat for me so I can know if we have enough. If not, I can start it. I can do this again. But if we have enough, I can do that. 10-0, what's your 10-0 rating got to? What are you sitting at right now? You know what? I'll just start it. And then if it gets canceled, I'll know to do something else. So let's create the tournament here. Let's go social, clubs, and we'll start off with the 3+0. They updated it, so it throws me off a little bit. I gotta get used to the new setup. Right, club arena. It does look kind of cool though. I like the tent it has now. See, arena name, first of the night, I guess. Or no, I saw Avatar. Let's see. We're documenting things. I saw Avatar today. That was a good movie. 3+0, half an hour is the 20th still. We want to set this up for, what would it be, 9, 20, not 27, 9:28. Alright, this all looks good. About to create this. Oh no, that's too soon actually. Give me 1 sec. 1550, okay. You're closer to 2,000 than 1,000. Congratulations there. What's your blitz looking like? Have you played 10 blitz games? Let's see. Arena name first. No, I saw Avatar today. Alright. We're going 3+0. We're going to set this for 9. Oh, yeah. Gotta get those in. Let's go here. 3 plus 0, half an hour. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put it here in the chat. And then if you're watching on TikTok, let me put it here in the notes for you all so you can join in. And if you want to play me in a puzzle battle, send your username so I can send you an invite before the tournament starts up here. Let's go to notes. I've just pasted it in. At least one rapid. After the first one, I don't like I really don't vote all the time, honestly. So we've done rapid before. We've done it. I just stick with whatever the most set is. So I'm guessing that'll be your vote every time, which is more than cool there. But yeah, I won't like, I don't pick it besides the first one. I just do 3-0 for the first one because it's usually the one that is voted on a lot. Or it seems like the standard for like an arena type of tournament. I do not feel like I'm far enough or close enough. But alright, we need 3 people in 4 minutes. I don't see any messages about playing. Trying to learn chess again, forgot how hard. It can be very difficult. It can be discouraging sometimes, but I appreciate that. Leanne Shirani, appreciate that. A sub and a like there on YouTube. But yeah, I understand that. But it can be fun though. It's fun like to challenge your brain. And once you start to get things like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. I'm with you there. Alright, we have 32 points away and we have 3 minutes before, I guess 4 minutes before the tournament starts. For those who aren't familiar, the way you can join my tournament through TikTok or really through anywhere, join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok and on YouTube. If you just go there, it's a notes section and it's a link there. And it's in the chat for YouTube in the purple app. I don't know if I can say the names, but I guess I've already said them. So they're in the chat. If you go to my YouTube, it's there. And then it's in the notes section of my club if you want to join in this tournament. Obviously, you don't have to, but if you want to. This one, we're going rook down, rook takes, and then you check, and then you checkmate. Checkmate here on h2. All right. This is mate because the bishop can't move. This one, oh, yeah, you can take. Yeah, because they only have 2 pieces guarding it. I was confused for a second, but the rook there is not. It looks like it's involved, but it's really not involved at all. Yeah, you just have to capture that. Knight's going to take, and then rook's going to slide down here to e8 because the bishop guards the knight. You can't go there because the king is there. Oh, bishop and then queen down, and then you take the bishop. All right, next up, queen's going to slide in for checkmate. Just f4 probably? Yeah, and you take the knight. This will be a free queen, yeah. So the queen has to block that way. Nice checkmate there on A. We have the white pieces. Looks like there should be a fork somewhere. How do you make this a fork? If you go here, they go up. So you need to be, oh, it's here. Yeah, because they can only go there and then you come down. Wait, no, that's not it. I would have, okay, whatever. They got that one. Oh, they're way ahead of me. Dude, I gotta move. Now I'm playing a 1900. That makes a lot of sense. Check here. Rook can't go down yet. Check. You take here with check. And now you take here. Gonna win the queen, also with check there. Sack, rook, queen slides over. That's mate. Mate here in the corner. The knight's guarding that square. We have the black pieces. I think the king's just too far. Yeah. 1 square away. You can't go down because the queen's right there. You could give this check and then bring the queen to that square instead. Check kicking the king over 1 square, and then you can sack the rook here. All right, next up, rook's going to come down, win that, and then you win a minor piece as well. You're up a 9 in the endgame. I think, again, they're too far. Yeah, I don't think they're close enough. And you see they're 1 square short again. All right, queen sliding in here should be checkmate. All right, at 26. Down, take. No, that's not it. Oh, rook here. So, yeah, you can't do it the other way. Check. Wherever they go, there should be a checkmate. Yeah. And then here, yeah. All right, next up, they have moved in. You take this, you win the bishop on f6. And you take that to end. We're 1 behind them. I have to just go. I have 8 seconds left. So I kind of just have to go. And then here. Oh, we won at the last second. We'll take it. We won there at the last second for that puzzle battle. It would have been... We would have lost otherwise, I'll say. All right, let's see how many people we got in the tournament, if we have enough or not. Let's see. We need 2 more people. What's going on the reel? We need 2 more people. This one, it's looking like it'll end up being canceled. We do need 2 more participants. If you're not familiar how to join, type in the chat. I or someone who's done it before can definitely let you know. But should I try it one more time, or do we want to do something else? I know I was a sweat, man. That was a real sweat. And appreciate the likes there from Ilya on TikTok. Much appreciated. Closing in on 1,000 there. But yeah, do we have enough interest? Let me know in the chat. Wrap it. We can have after. I still for the first one do 3-0, but after that it will be like it will have votes on it, and it has one before. We've definitely done rapid before. We have done that. Your speed like that, I've done a lot of puzzles. Honestly, like some of it is just pattern recognition. Like I've seen a lot of them before, but just a lot of them. Like I've done them on here on Lee chess. Let's see, and I don't even do chess on puzzles. I had the words mixed up. I don't do puzzles on chess.com anymore, but we can see all time. I've done 9,500, but I've done Lee chess like the last 6 months or so. And then that doesn't take into account like over the board and like almost 10,000 games. So, and this is just online on this account. So I would say just you have to do a lot of puzzles. But it comes with, if you do it, like it'll be like, you'll see the results. Let's see. Well, should I remake the tournament, or do we want to see me do something else? Type in the chat. I can make a poll here for one of these platforms. I'll make a poll. What you guys would like to see here. Let's go. Grind. All right, here we go. Just started that up because that one we need 2 more people. What's going on, Smith? Yeah, I can restart it, and then again, appreciate the likes. I'll do this, and then after that, we'll see. We'll see if we have enough for a tourney, because we do need 4 in total. And I'm 20 away from 1,700. Maybe I can do that as well while we're waiting to see what we're going to end up doing there. All right, 3, 2, 1. Rook's going to come down here. That's mate. This next one, this is a free bishop. All right, this take bishop, take queen. All right, next up, the bishops are active. Let's go here on the diagonals. Checkmate here on g2. Rook down because the knight's guarding the king escape. Queen down here, bishop guards. Here, bishop and queen. Mate in 2, you're going to slide down. Mate in 1, lolly checkmate, I think. You sack the rook. The other rook's going to slide. Mate in 1 with the knight. Slide down, rook takes checkmate. This is mate because of the bishop acting. You're going to take the bishop and go bishop here to take the rook. You can't go down because the queen. Can you slide here? Yeah, you can slide there. Because they slide over, you go queen down at the end. The queen is trapped almost. Yeah, you take, and now they can't save it. And this is a free rook now. You can't take the queen because they take that with check. I believe you can check with the bishop. Yeah, and then the queen would slide if the king moves. That'd be mate. Take, and then here. And then here, take check and take the queen. All right, 19. I get. Oh, yeah. That's all you have to do. I thought that was harder than it was supposed to be. Wherever they're trying to make it. And I was overthinking it there. This one, we get a queen. We're at 21. Take check. Yeah, that's an easier one. Queen back here. The king can't move forward because of opposition. Rook sets up the mate net there. And that's a free queen. They're trying to trick you. Yeah, these are easier like than the last batch we got. It's just a free bishop. Yeah, and then you slide the rook over. And now you take the rook. Okay, that was really easy. All right, this is a free queen. And then you could go bishop here. And you take the... I don't know why they can't guard that, but apparently they can't. Discovered attack, and you take here because the bishop and queen lined up on h6 or h7. I think rook takes and then down. And then takes and then queen back and then rook over. You can't go there because of the knight. You can take this, though. All right, the first 30... If you push, they could just push though. I may have to get this one wrong because I don't. Oh, you can go. Oh yeah, that's not it. I thought you could go up for a second. This one I think I do see, and then you go here and you take because the rook's guarding. Rook all the way down. The king's down here. How do you even check? This is the only check I see. And then knight down here. Oh, that's a cool mate pattern all the way. I think the bishop's trapped. Yeah. Oh, no, they got 37. Dude, that's crazy. They got 37 points there. 69 is crazy, man. Congratulations. 69. All right, let's start this up. I have not got that close. I think I got, what, 62 is my peak in that. I've not got close to that. Good work, man. How long did it take you? All right, let's go here. Club Arena. Arena name. Avatar Day. I don't know. I don't want to time the whole thing out anymore. Let's go start this 9:30, 9:40, I guess. All right, this all looks good. Let's create this tournament. About to put it in chat for those who are watching on a space that has a link area. So I just sent it to you guys. So about to go in the notes section of my club, PJ's Chess of Clubs, my club, and then here in the notes section, I've just pasted it in. So anyone can join in that wants to join to this one. We need 3 people besides myself. I do another puzzle rush here. Let's go, not puzzle rush. We can do puzzle rush actually. Let's see how many we can get in a 3-minute survival here. All right, can I get to 40? That's my goal, honestly. All right, rook down, take, checkmate. Take here. What's going on, Southern? Rook down, over. Rook down, mate. Rook down, mate. Queen, take, and you're gonna take this for mate here. And that should be mate eventually. Queen's gonna slide down. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Rook down here, mate. Oh, and then knight because the bishop's there guarding the escape. Checkmate here on h7. I'm doing all right. I just went to the movie with some friends, saw Avatar, Fire and Ash. It was a pretty good movie. I haven't seen the first one still, so I gotta watch the first one. But I like a good film, and it was pretty cool. Like the plot was pretty basic, but like that's okay if it looks really cool and like it's still done well. It was really fun. All right, checkmate. Take the rook here in the corner. You take here, then fork here on f7, and rook over. I think here, and rook up. I don't get what you're winning though. Oh, there's checkmate. You heal here, they go back. Yeah, that's a roundabout way to do that. But there should be mate, right? You would have to check. Is it a draw? Wait, actually, what are you supposed to do with this puzzle? I got all the moves right. There's not a mate. Are you just drawing the game? Maybe. I don't know. But I don't see how you can mate. Yeah, it's just a draw. Okay. The knight's going to slide in. Ah, you won the knight here with the queen replacing. And then check here and then checkmate. That looks like it would be free, but I don't think it is. If you take here, I don't get what the move is. Because if you take this, the rook takes. And you go here after the bishop. Like, what else could you do? I'm just going to have, yeah, I don't see that one. All right, this one I see you're setting up the mate idea on g7. Here. If you take king moves, check. Oh, you can win the queen. All right, we're at 23. This should be a mate in 2 with the other rook. Not that rook, though. Bishop moves, check. You have the bishops cutting off on the diagonal. It looks like I won't be able to get to 40. Can we get to 30? I guess that's the bigger question at this point. Take there. Mm, 28. And then, all right, we got to 30. 31, 32. Okay, we got to 32 in 3 minutes. I think that's not that bad. It's not that bad. Got to 1800 level. I think I can get to 40 though. I just took way too long. On the one I got wrong, I just should get that wrong quicker. But let's see the tournament. Let's see. Am I Mexican? I am not Mexican. I am not Mexican. And then Lefty, appreciate the donation there on TikTok. Much appreciated. Oh, it popped up on my head. I've never seen that before. Does that happen every time? I've never seen that happen where it popped up on me. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Anyway, much of things to do. Oh yeah, no worries, man. No worries, Southern. Yeah, we need 2 more people in a minute. Yeah, it is an arena, Eliza. It is an arena. Here it is. We need 2 more people, so it does not get canceled for the second time. Hopefully, it does not. But yeah, it was arena 2 days ago, but I only streamed for an hour, and I just had a lot of technical difficulties, so I'm just not gonna count that as a day using like in the 3-thing rotation. So, wait, what is happening? What did I just click on? Okay. What? Huh, okay. Let me exit this out. No worries, no worries. What's the blitz sitting at right now for you? Where are you sitting at? I'm trying to get my blitz up. You see it's 2125. I'm trying to get, I want to be higher. I need to get to like 2300, 2400, everything. That's what I'm going to work on this upcoming week. I guess not this, I guess it's Christmas, but like after Christmas. That's my goal. I need to get my ratings up. I need to improve. All right, this one's going to get canceled. So I'm going to take that as we want to do something else this year because that's the second one, and that's okay if we want to do something else. Do we want to do puzzles instead, or do we want to do me playing rated play? I'm cool either way. 10-0 for the first one. I don't want to mess with the tradition is all. That's the only thing. It's the only thing. Not even tradition. I just think 3-0 has the best, although it's not showing now, the best participation rate. So I just start there and have the vote from there out. 2067? Okay. We're basically the same rating. And 3-0. Like, I'm not that much higher. Not even 50 points, I don't think. 1v1? We can do some bullet games while we're waiting. Because I don't even know if we're waiting. Like, we may not just have enough interest today. But we can do some bullet games in the meantime. Let's see. While we wait. I don't want to do a super long one. Just because, in case we do get enough people, I want to have it where they could... We can do a 3. We can like a 3-0. But I don't do anything too long. Let's see. 10-0? I would say probably not 10-0. Because I don't want to have it where... If we get enough people, like we have to wait like 20 minutes or like 10 minutes or whatever until we can start it. Like with this, we can do a 3-0 because like that's not gonna be that long of a wait. Or a 1-0. I just sent you an invite if you are interested there for a 3+0 game. But yeah, if we don't have enough interest for the tournaments, we can do puzzles today. I can see how far I can get, or we can do rated play. I don't want to do bullet. Like, I just don't think I can explain it enough. Like, for the rated play, like the rapid and the blitz, I think I can talk through my thought process enough to make it somewhat interesting. But 1+0, I'm just kind of going. Like, there's not too much explanation. It's like fill for a lot of it. We're playing what is this? The Vienna. Or I guess I'm playing against the Vienna here. Alright, d6, knight f6, bishop e6. Or d6 first to guard this, and then knight f6, and then bishop e6, and then h6, and then we move up. Our knight's going to move, setting up the castle. You see, we've only used 5 seconds to 30, so we're trying to pressure them on the clock here. If they push up, I'll go h6. I don't know if that's the best move. I still haven't put the Vienna completely in the engine. Like, I put f4. I guess I should do that, too. I guess I should probably do that. But yeah, I'm kind of... It's kind of just feel. Like, I've played it enough to know what's not, like, completely losing, but I know the top computer line. We're going up here, stopping the bishop. That has been an issue whenever I allow that. I usually take the knight, honestly. I don't know why I didn't do it this game. Take. You could do this, I guess, and then go up. It will take a central pawn out the game, so maybe. And then Luke, appreciate those likes there. I don't really love it, though. Here, and then go for this. It's a weird system. I'll have to trade the bishop off if I'm going to play this, because the pawns are not doing a lot. And the bishop's kind of just in the way. But because there are 2 pieces on the diagonal, like, I don't have to trade it off immediately. That feels like there's a mistake in there. Like, I see... Kind of. Like, kind of. If you take with the knight, they take. Yeah, if you take knight first. Well, that's the problem is the queen slides in. I don't know if I want to do that. That looks free, but queen sliding in, they just have a strong knight. That's why I should have got rid of it, probably. Alright, the knight's going to slide out the way. If they go over, we just go king h7. I'm trying to go here, then here to have some blockade on the king side. Yeah, out the way. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? No. No. That's not good. Yeah, that's actually going to be free. I'm like getting out. I don't know why I thought that was a solution. That's not a solution. But you go knight here, and then knight here, g6. If we have enough time, even. Back here, take over, take up. That might be the only way to stop it. Immediately, at least. I mean, it's still losing, I'm sure. I don't know what I was looking at that I thought that was the solution. Capture, trying to get their knight in more than likely. But then up they take here. Honestly, though, if their knight gets in, I'm just not going to win. Like, I don't see any way I could do that. Because if you take, and then here, then they could take. I need to go there. Up, take here. Yeah, this is just a little bit difficult to get out of. Take. They don't even have to take back though. But I guess if I'm going to try, I have to sack the bell. I'll just do that. I don't know if it really matters that much. And then go here or here. The queen has to get somewhere involved in this. Thank you for tuning in, Southern. Catch you next time, man. What's going on right now? I do not have an arena on right now. No, it did get canceled, so I'm just playing a viewer right now. I'll definitely start it up again if we have enough participation. Up, down, man. Right now I'm just getting cooked for fun. Knight up, take, I guess, here. I don't know what else to do. Knight here. I have 31 seconds as well, too. And we can slide. Time is another. I have 31 seconds. So I'm just going to have to not even trust myself, but just make a move. Like, make a decision. Like, trust myself, I think, is an exaggeration. Because I think this is just a bad position. However you look at it. Take. Ah, yes. I cannot take that back. Well, that's probably it then. Oh, whoa. Oh, wait. Ah. That's not that bad. Check. I want to have to pre-move. Like, I'm taking some guesses, but I need to pre-move some stuff to make up the time difference. I think that should be it, because the rook's too protected, right? Like, they can't get to the rook. Like, I go to a pawn, and then I go down, and I go over, and then I went here, then I went there, then take. And that was guarded by a knight, yeah. And we win that game. I were able to hold on at the end. That was a horrible game. Like, I did not like in the middle part, a horrible middle game. We're able to hold on. GG. I just missed. I don't know how I missed rook xg7, dude. I don't know what I was looking at. Oh, well. Let's create a tournament here. Let's see if we have enough. Third time's a charm. We're not going to have the same tournament name because 3+0, we can do. If this next one gets canceled, we can play a game. I don't see whoever just sent that. But we can do a 1+0 if you want to play while we're waiting. Because not enough time, like, between when I make it. And when it starts for a 3+0, it's like a 5-minute gap. But if you want to do a bullet game, whoever just sent that, I'm down to do that. Arena name, third time's a charm is the hope. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. All right. No, 3+0, half an hour. Let's go to 9:55. All right, that looks good. About to create the tournament. If you're watching on YouTube, I don't know if you can say that, but nah, man, that was a good game. That was a good game. I play a lot of bullets, so don't feel bad. Let's go here to my club. Let's go to the notes section. And I've just copied this in for anyone who wants to join up. All right, I'm going to join myself. Does anyone want to play an unrated 1+0 or a bullet game while we wait? We have 5 minutes, so let me know, and we can get those invites sent. If not, all good, all good. I'll let you start your tournament until you get... All right, bet, man, bet. Well, we can do I'll do a puzzle battle online then. I won the last one, didn't? No, I lost the last one. I've won 2 this stream and lost the most recent one. A tournament? Bet. You're going to do one like of the chess.com, like online ones? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Rook down, take that, checkmate. Rook down, checkmate. Rook here. That one is rated, Jose, and then I'm in this, but if it's enough time, we can do a unrated 1+0. But right now, I can't. I'm going to puzzle battle, and then that was a rated invite there. Alright, rook deflecting, and then queen d8. Checkmate here on f7. Forked actually mate as well. Queen's going to slide, take, and then take rook. Alright, we're at the first 17. Oh no, what am I doing? Well, no! 2 straight. What are you doing? I tried to move too fast. Okay, let's just get the checkmate. Checkmate. Alright, this is a free queen. Alright, you're gonna go up, mate. I should look at the mate first before I play it on the board. Check, and then you're gonna take the rook. Alright, at 21. I'm not sure. Alright, this next one. Take. Oh, yeah, we lost. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking for that time. We have 3 minutes left. Let's do one unrated 1-0 versus Jose here. We still need 3 people for the tournament. Alright, okay, Jose. You're almost at 2,200. That feels more accurate, honestly, than what it was previously. Alright, bishop's going to slide. Knight's going to move. Queen's going to castle. Take. And we're going to have our queen slide to c2 and then go bishop here to f5, more than likely. And we have some exchanges here. I guess we don't exchange just yet. The rook's going to get on the file now. This is not hanging. a4. And bring all of the pieces down in the center. Offer the knight exchange. And we still have pressure down, and the queen can sit here now. We have a lot of offense. And now that's free. And there's no mate if they take the queen and you move, because you have king here to h. And we're up a pawn here in the endgame. We just have this extra e-pawn. This is a winning endgame. We just have to win it. All right, let's go up. No, it's check. No, they promote it with check. Oh, man. No. This is still a draw, I think. Yeah, they can't get there. They can't. They have to draw it. Yeah, they can't. They need their king there to stop it. I could have won that. I should have just stopped their king. What's going on, Raven? I assumed I didn't have to stop their king. That was an incorrect assumption. We have enough people this tournament. More than enough. We're sitting at 6 people. So thank you all for joining in. This one will not get canceled. A minute left here. 10th. I mean, what type of tournament is it? Is it a Swiss or an arena? Alright, they take this. This is going to be a free queen. I guess it was a queen trap. Not really free, but here. Bishop e6. This game. I'm up a rook, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm up a rook. I'm going to capture here and go for the fork. Attacking the queen, attacking the bishop. And that's all the daily games. I haven't played them in a while, so sorry for those who were my opponents. I got 7 people in here now. Thank you all for joining in. For those who aren't familiar, we have viewer voted on after the first tournament. So I picked the first one at 3+0, but after that, everyone has you have a vote, you have a say. You can type in the chat or vote in the polls that I have set up. But yeah, we have 15 seconds before it starts up here. Let's see. Can I get a win in the first game against Magic? We'll see. I don't know if I have the black or the white pieces. I used to think the second seat got white, but I think it is just randomized. Because I think it's randomized. Because I've got white before. Alright, B3. Let's go up here to E6. Playing some 3-0 blitz unrated. Knight's going to slide up. Let's go up here for C5. The knight's going to go here to C6 and look to exchange here. Alright, let's go up. Take here in the center. I need to move fast to have a time advantage. We have the C file semi-open. And they go to do something about that. Let's get our rook here. They can't push because we have the bishop and the pawn that are working together. We have our knight slide. It does a couple things. They drop all the way back. Take. I guess they're not that mad at that, though, honestly. Because they could just... Yeah, maybe not the best idea to take here in the center. But they're taking some time on it. So maybe they're seeing something I'm not seeing with it. They take with the knight. Interesting. I thought they would take with the pawn and get the heavy center attack. The queen could slide here. I'm probably going to bring my rook over in like G6 and bishop F6. Alright, their knight's going to slide in. Bring our rook over. And we're setting our bishop going up in G6 to stop this mate attack. Which doesn't even work, I'll say, because of the knights. But you see the knight is guarding it right now. But we are just going to set up G6. And we have 2 pawns there still, so they can't even sacrifice. There's one getaway cat. How are we doing today? And then we go bishop G7. We have a tournament going on right now. If you want the link, let me know. I can... Alright, here it is, actually. Here's the link to this tournament. It just started. Got 7 people in. If you join in, we'll have 8. But let's see. This is not what I wanted to do. Alright. They go up here to G4. I underthought what they were doing. They're going for an attack. We still want to go here, I guess. Like, if we're going to... Don't know if there's much else I could do there. Take. And then knight back here trying to attack this knight in the center. The time, we're slightly up on time. They capture. Alright, I mean, I think you would have to capture. Yeah, because they could take with check otherwise. I think you would have to capture. And then just go king h8 maybe. Like, if the knight's not there, it's not... And if you don't take with the pawn, they have knight in winning the pawn as well. So, I think you have to take that way. I mean, I feel like you could defend this for the most part. Like, the only part that's bad is that it looks bad. Like, it's optically not pretty. And, like, even, like, their attacks seem like they're one thing short, which is why I haven't played a move yet. Because they all feel one, like, area short from really work. Well, I don't know. Yeah, so that, I guess, that's kind of, like, you could go here. Hey, check. They block with the queen. Guarding. And we got out of that. But not... Oh, that's free. Well, I guess we did not get out of it. We're going to go here, try to take something back, but I don't think it matters. I thought I get out of it sky free. We lose a minor piece. It feels like it could have been worse still, though, to be honest. So I'm not even that mad about that. I feel like I still got out of it not losing what I could have. All right, they bring that in. Let's go knight back. Attacking the rook, just playing a little bit of defense. And honestly, with the time left, we're just going to try and trade off one set of minor pieces. Not every set, obviously, because that's just easier for them to win the game. But trading off one set, I think, makes sense. So they don't have enough, enough of attack to make it crushing immediately, but I still have enough pieces to like maneuver, and they don't just have to. They can't just pre-move the rest of the game. See, just like that, like they tried to, pre-move basically, like probably like a mental pre-move, and it doesn't exactly work there. Check. 7 seconds left. Even this, I don't want to go here, and then take here. And we get the win in game number 1. Love to see it. Love to see it. I do love this next one here. We start off 1-0. We still have 7 people in. Anyone can join in this. There's no rating too low or too high. If you want to join from somewhere, you don't see a link in the chat. Join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. I think another donation I just got. Yes, Miriam. Appreciate the donation there. The heart me. Thank you very much there. Just peeped. And the follow as well. But yeah, if you guys want to join in the tournament, join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. The same thing. My username there on TikTok and YouTube. Go to the notes section and there's a link for this tournament. It's a 3+0 arena, and then after that we'll have votes. So on TikTok it'll be a poll, and then on the other ones you just put a message in the chat. You're on your second game. Really? How is that? How? Oh man, I'm not on mine. Let's watch a game. See, Jose and persistent player. Alright, the knight's here on g4. Oh. Whoa, this is quite. How did this happen? I would love to go over this game, but I'm glad I'm not playing it. White gets to move. I guess you just take the bishop, wouldn't you? Oh no, because they take the knight and the rook's hanging. Very interesting wrinkle into that. Yeah, black's winning now, and because of the clock too. 3 seconds left, not enough time left for you and I. What do you mean? We're on our game? What do you mean? We're on our second game. By the second game we played all time, you mean? Alright, up here to e4. Or you meant in the tournament. But e4, e5. We're going to play the Petrov here? Okay. Okay. Can I remember? Please, bro, please. You take here. Okay. It's f6. It is f6. I just have to remember the rest of the moves. It's f6. That I know. Because I've gone over this a lot. Is it d6? No, it's definitely f6. This sack doesn't work, I'm pretty sure. Here. Here. Gotta trust the calculation. Because I've put this in the engine, and I know you can keep the pawn when they do it like this. I always forget, though, and that's the thing. If you can't remember, then it doesn't really matter. So, but this time we are able to hold on to it. I'm gonna go up. Because I want to play here, and then here. Because I want to go king f7. I see bishop coming in. I wonder if they could still play it. I'm willing to say it doesn't really matter. Like, maybe it does, but I don't think so. Because their rook can't sit there. Like, if they go here and I take and they take. Like, after king, yeah, this is what happens. Rook takes or whatever. Because they're not going to take with the bishop. Yeah. But the rook is not going to... Like, it can't go anywhere else. Like, it can go here, I guess. But then you just go there, and then it's kind of stuck. Rook's trying to get down. Okay, then bishop here. Yeah, maybe this was not the way. Oh, man. I was right there to making this work. It's probably that you can't go c65. Yeah, this is just a loss now. But before that, I think it was fine. I want to see that real quick because I need to know for the future. Can you do... I think you can go f6. You just can't go c65. Let's see. Yes, it is that. This is right. It's just these are bad. Okay. So you gotta go king d8. Good to know for the future. So everything else was okay. Just king d8 instead of whatever I just did. And then Miriam, appreciate the likes there. GG to Jose. Let's go to this third game against Madrix again. Alright, I played Madrix twice there, and Jose once. So my average estimated opponent, decently high, decently high. Alright, go knight here to f3. Well, I have to win this second game against Madrix. Back-to-back's going to be difficult, but I mean, I have to try and win the tournament. With doing half hours, harder to make a comeback, and you have to have a good start. And then Joshua and Miriam, thank you guys for those likes there on TikTok. They're going to push up Queen e2. I don't always play. Let's go bishop a6. Here. Castle here. And rook here. I don't want to push. Like, that's the thing. I don't want to push anything, really. Let's go up here to g4 because everything is just like not ready really to go forward. There we go, finally. Because like if you push now and they can attack d4, but once they cement, it's not as big of an issue going for e4. Like I was just doing stuff. I mean, considering that, like that's not a bad thing, but this is not really a super solid plan. Capture doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right either, but I have to make a move in a bullet game or a blitz game. It's not bullet, but it 3-0 basically. They go up. I'm just gonna let whatever happen, and we're gonna go for the king side. This is where the king is. We're gonna go for this. The knights are guarded, and the rooks guard the rooks. We have no bishop, but two pieces that can defend each other without the queen's protection. And they're trying to cut off the connection there. I guess that makes sense, but it's a little slow. And I'll have one rook at the end to still try and get on the h file. Like whatever they do, like take. Low key though, I don't even have to take the knight, because then that gives them a pass here. I could just go over, and then just bring that or whatever. And then I could go here. Oh yeah, I would say I could just bring the other knight over, and I would have done that if it were possible. Yeah, they realize that too. Like if I bring the other knight there, it's really quite difficult, I'd say. Alright, queen here to f4. We're just going straight for the king. I'm going to, whatever happens to these pawns, I don't think it'll matter, honestly. Like, I think the game won't be decided by this. Like, if I lose, I'm either going to get checkmate, or I'm going to lose the game. Like, so, to go keep these at this point, kind of pointless in my mind. Alright, rook over, and then we're setting this idea up. They could honestly get out of it, but... And a 1+0, hopefully they mess up. Like, it's still a good attack that is probably winning, but it's not forcing. Like, they might have to sacrifice something. Like, I think if the computer would win it, I can't say I'd win this for sure, though. Especially with more time. Like, with more time, I think they definitely hold. I think that's a mistake. Because here, yeah, I think that's a mistake. Because I have two mates now. Or I guess one, but this is just... It's basically two. There's nothing that can guard h8, right? And they're maybe looking for that, but either they go there, I take, or they take and then I mate here. So it's too many options. They had to take the knight, and then you take and then they go up, and then you take, and then rook take, and then over. And it's not actually a mate. I don't know if that makes sense what I just said, but there wasn't actually a mate. It was just really difficult. Like, because going f6 and, like, letting me get my queen in also seems bad. Yeah, I was going to sack the rook too. It was a few different mate ideas. I was going to sack the rook if they didn't take the knight. Because, like, rook sack. But I realized, like, they could take the knight at any point. But that was a fun one. It was a fun kingside attack. I just wanted to go here. Appreciate that. I usually don't play bishop a6. I might play that more. That was a fun one. And g4 was honestly a waiting move. But I may have to try that more often. Because that worked. And I've done it before, but I did it on the black side. And I usually do not do it seriously. Like, when I did it serious one time, that move's like, well, I have to do something because I don't want to make a committal pawn move until they push c4. And it ended up working out really well. So when I have these double pawn like systems or setups, I'll go for that more. But the rook's here on e1. Is that free now? Here. Yeah, they're not going to give that up. I'm deciding between... Honestly, I don't really care if this is a double pawn here. The music is... let's turn it down a little bit then. Really? Hold on. Wow, why is it so loud? I have not changed the sound one time. Like, it's been the same volume forever. Uh, let's try this. How's it sound now? How's it sound now? I don't know why it's that loud. It's very loud. But I swear I have not messed with the settings. Technology. Does it sound better now? Go up here to F4. Probably. What's going on, animator? Alright, the queen's going to move. I'm thinking we just rotate and then go up here to G2. And we're looking at the rook here on A8. That's what I am thinking here. Yeah. That's a pretty easy one. We don't want the queen to take that or to just have the diagonal in general. And their knight here is just not that great of a piece. But if I push up, I may have to sack this so both bishops are useful. Because if you go up... Oh. Yeah, that's not good either. You have to take this way. You take that way, these are double pawns. Alright, this bishop's already not going to be that good anyways. Rook's going... Oh, yeah, we can just keep this. Because if you push, it's just not going to be good regardless. Like, whatever you do, it's a pawn there anyways. So, it's not as big of an issue. Alright, let's go for this. I don't really have a plan yet, but it seems like it's better to have it than to not have that. Now, I need to get my light square, but maybe bishop f1 to attack a6, and if they push, we can sit on b5. Some ideas with it. Alright, just drop the queen back. That's kind of what I was thinking they would do. Oh, no. That's gotta be wrong. Yeah, that's gotta be wrong. Yeah, you take here, and then take, and then go here. And now we're up a queen for a rook and a pawn, basically. No, just a queen for a rook, yeah. Alright, let's trade off some more stuff. Queen here. There's a check, but you have king h2. Or bishop f1. It would work honestly the same way. Here. Now we could push. I don't really see... Oh, here is better. Rook c1, you still go here. Take that. And now you're seeing the benefits of having a queen. Let's just make sure we keep it. But let's go up now. Pen, take. I'm not even using the bishop. Like, I really could use the bishop, but it has not popped up as a need yet. We can go back now. Let's try. And get it involved. To get the knight out the way, because you can't push because of rook b6. So bishop b5 to get the knight removed, and then we can just go for this a6 pawn push. Alright, you see we're attacking that. If the rook moved anywhere, it's checkmate. So now I have to either go back. They might resign here, actually. Because then I have to either go back. Yeah, you take, check, and now you just push up. So here, they're going to have to sack the rook. They're not resigning just yet. They're going to take this, slide the queen in. I need another piece, and I need to just get my... Because the pawns can't move anywhere legally. So there's a slide my king all the way in. Oh man, they're running away. Well, I have 40 seconds left. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. And then now wherever they go, next move is checkmate. All right, GG. All right, we're 3 for 4, and we're playing Cameron 0 here. Can we go 4 for 5? And then Joshua, is it still sounding good? Thank you for letting me know. Is it still sounding good? Maybe it was I don't know, maybe a different song? I really am confused. Another donation Eddie sent. Sorry, just saw that. A SpongeBob donation. Much appreciated, Eddie. Alright, they go knight here to c6. Knight's going to go here to f3. And then we're playing this. Okay. I do know this for the most part. I played against it a lot on stream. So I will say I feel pretty good about most of it. And then here, it's usually here. Is it A3? I think it is Is it A3 or E4? I can't remember. Or is it knight here? I don't think it's knight here. I think it is A3. Yeah, I think it's A3. Or is it man, I need to remember that. Because it does matter. It definitely matters. We're going for a3 this time. It might be... But you can't go there, though. That's why I think it's e4. Because you can't... Oh, that's wrong? Yeah, that's wrong. Because the knight here. They could have just taken. But this is losing now. Because wherever they go, they lose their queen, I'm pretty sure. Or if they don't lose their queen, I'll lose the rook for free. But whatever it is, it's winning for white now. I have to look at that real quick after to double check. And now you take that here, the check. So rook's going to take the queen here on b6. I guess this isn't that bad. I mean, I think this is still winning, but it's not the worst thing ever. Take. And I don't even know if you can guard that. Yeah. And then just here and castles. And castle here. Because equal material, I mean, it's not like equal material, like kind of. Like, yeah, these are doubled. But it's not game over, I'll say. If we drop one more piece, it's enough compensation. So I have to be very careful to not drop that one more piece. And try and win one more piece to make it really not holdable with the material difference. I really want to trade off. The less pieces they have, the better, I would say. Take, take. We connect that pawn to a tree now. And we're looking to attack there. Oh, yeah. Bishop here. You see, now it's just a material difference that will pop up on the score sheet. Will be +2 after this. All right, they drop. We're going to take here. And then we go rook here. And now we're attacking that. There's a way to guard it, but then there's another attack after. I'm pretty sure. Like, you can guard it. But I have another, like, it's like a counter. Really, 2 counters. And it, yeah, this is just over, I'm pretty sure. Because you'll see what they have to do. And then once they have to do that, I can do 2 things. Oh, they sack. Well, I saw them going, well, it doesn't matter at this point. Take here, you're attacking the queen. And then here and there. Or you can take this. Yeah, this doesn't matter, I don't think. You see, we have a minute 30 left. We're off in the rook exchange. We can go queen down. Do I sack the rook is the question. Let's get out the way of that. There shouldn't be a mate or anything. Yeah, honestly, I think I'll get rid of one of their minor pieces. Ah, yeah, that was... I'm just moving too quick there. Alright, take. Take. Good thing we're still winning. We're going to give this check here to the king. Take this pawn here. We're just going to push all the way down. Alright, push. And then d6, and then d7, and then d8. Alright, let's see. Up. And it's up. And let's get the second queen. And make this very simple. There's a mate in 2, I'm pretty sure. They sack. Not quite stalemate. Almost. The king can't move, but they have one legal move. Very good try. Here and then here. GG. Who is next game here? We're at 11, but first place is at 13. We're playing Magics here. Let's go up here to e5. Matching the Vienna game again. Knight here to f6. h6 stopping the bishop move. This is not the exact move order we played last time, but very similar. I'm going to get bishop e6 in this time. I'm going to castle. I hope they trade it. a5, and then the knight can jump. Or even c6 at knight here. And just go c6 and play it that way. I think that'd be fine. Yeah, I'm not going to trade. You don't want to take this bishop usually. Like, maybe the computer says it because the computer can play perfectly. I try and avoid giving them this open file. And they're also avoiding that. I want to play c6, honestly, but allowing that seems worse in a way. The knight's in here now. You can't take it for free. So let's go knight here. We're attacking a lot of pressure on these 2 squares because the bishop on this whole light square diagonal. This knight. But it's not a winning attack. It's just an attack that does put some pressure. But yeah, they just take there. And it's not like it's a win or anything. But it gets rid of... No! I got banned again. Why am I getting banned? What am I doing, man? It says server error too. I can't even fix it. You can't. That's crazy, bro. Alright, let's see. 1 second. Alright, let's go here. Submit. Like I can't win. Alright. Let's go here. And I think I have appealed it. Alright, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works. I may have to stop playing. I don't know if it's the music. I may have to stop playing music. That might be the only thing I can think of. Well, let's see. What song is it? It should be on the same... Yeah, it's on the same thing I've played for months. Alright, it's looking in the center though. We're going to take here. I have to check after the game to double check it. But yeah, I may have to switch over to another 2. Here they just take... So I'm going to go Queen E8 actually. And then knight here and knight here to F4 to sit here. They're stopping it though. They're trying to get there themselves. I'm still want to go for this to guard this area. And I want to get my knight there. That's my god. So I slid my queen over to guard this H5 square. Oops, I can't draw an arrow. To guard this H5 square. And then the knight can slide in. Queen up. And you see we have an attack brewing. Maybe it was better to take with the rook. But with low time, I just decided to take this way and not really calculate it through. Not a good thing, but it's what I decided to do. If we take, they slide here. I don't know if I want to take that, though. Take. That feels like it's decided. Man, that knight is playing superhero. Because I can't do much because of it. There'd be a lot more attacks happening. We can't focus on what we can't do. Let's just bring the rook here to the D file. Alright, the knight moves. The knight moves. Well, let's just go here. They go knight in. Let's go here. How do I break through? Okay, you see they push their pawn up this way. We can drop all the way back. And now this isn't under attack from that pawn, so I don't have to guard it immediately. Bishop can retreat. And we need to trade this knight off, or get it off the board. Maybe G5. And then Joshua, appreciate these likes. G5, Queen G7. And go there. Let's see. What's going on, me boy? How you doing today? How are you doing? I like the bishop. We're walking on a tournament. This is round 6 or 7 for me. This is my 6th game, yes. Alright. Oh, I could have... Oh, well. Just king h8 and queen down. And then queen down here. I don't want their rook to get involved. They take this, attack the queen, and bring... Oh, they trade. Perfect. And we just push all the way down here. King up here. And you can see how this is set up for a win almost. With just sliding the king here to c6 into the light squares. And they wouldn't be able to stop this. Yeah, GG. Congratulations on that. That's a lot of brilliance. That's a lot of brilliant moves. Alright, let's see. Did I get... What is happening, man? It says I'm violating... Oh my god. I'm violating live. Something on TikTok live. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But I'm doing something, apparently, unfortunately. Well, I guess it will just be a restricted live today. I'll probably not play music again. It's not happened before, but I was doing it with music for months, though. I'm not sure. What's the magician mean? Alright, go to this next game. We're in second place. We're at 15 points. 2 points away from Jose there. But alright, we're waiting for another one. What's going on, Vibpool Gaming? How you doing today? We have a tournament happening. This one's almost over. I want to have some more tournaments happen today, if you would be interested in that. But let me just... I guess there's no point in turning the music off now. We can just be... I just won't do it next stream if it's already been banned here. How do you join? So this one, I say probably not, because there's a minute left. But I'll put a link in the chat, and you can just click straight there, and it'll take you straight. The link's not working? I don't know. If the link's not working, maybe you can join through my club on chess.com. Do you have 10 games played? Mikhail Tall, Gary. I haven't seen many of the first two people you named, but I've seen a lot of Hikaru and Jan. Very fun to watch. Man, watching that Jan versus Ding World Championship, heartbreaking. Or like the candidates where he ruined Fabi's chance. Like obviously he's not fighting, not trying to help Fabi, but like, you know, that was, he has some crazy moments, man. 2-time competitor, right? But he has it. I don't. Oh, he's not even in this candidates, is he? Yeah, he's not. All right. Well, the tournament is ended. Jose does get the win here. Oh, well, if we have, it's basically ended. It doesn't matter here, as there are 7 seconds left. Let's go up. And that is the game there. All right. So let's announce the winners. First place, Jose with 21 points, 6 for 6, undefeated. I get second place here, 5 for 6, 15 points. And then Cameron Zero here, third place here with 6 points. No, it's just because of the time left that I did that. It wasn't the actual game. It was like 10 seconds left, so I knew it wasn't going to end up counting. But yeah, let's start the vote here on TikTok. This will be the last stream with music, unfortunately. I don't know why that happened. This is the second stream in a row they've done that. Maybe, I don't know. But let's go here. Here's a time control vote, and then on the other chats and streams, you can just type in the chat what time control you would like to see. All right, let's see here. You can type there, and it'll take you. I guess not take you straight to it, but it'll I'll be able to read it. I'll vote for 10 plus L. I'll vote for 1 plus L, so that's 1-1. A game. No. That last one, we were both. That's why he went Queen F3. He doesn't play Queen F3. That's why we were both just like, whatever. It's not going to end up counting anyways. Let's just do something fun. I guess that's not even. It's all fun, but that, you know, definitely a difference. Yeah, we're going to have some more tournaments here. So type in chat or vote in the poll if it's a time control you would like to see. Let me know. And then if not, he did try the scholars. Look at this. Disrespectful. And after we go over this one time, it'll be lost forever, as they don't save half-played games. So this will be like it never happened. It'll just be a memory. You can't go look at it. But yeah, he played not even the full E4, just E3. Just get the queen out, he says. And goes for the scholars. I sacked my queen, really by accident. But yeah. We have 2 votes, 10 plus O and 1 plus O. If you do want to have a say, please type in the chat. Type in the chat. And then again, I say with sadness, this will be the last stream with music. I want to start editing chess game. Do you know any tip? I can't say I've edited anything for chess. Appreciate, yeah, very good game, Caden. Very fun game. I can't say I know too much about chess editing. When I made edits, it was like for TV shows. Like I used CapCut. It was free. I know when I used it, it was like completely free. It's crazy how things change. Like now it does not look completely free. But yeah, that's the only thing I could say. But there, if you just look up chess and shorts on YouTube, you can see what succeeds. And it won't be that. It's really interesting though, because you could see someone do like the exact same thing and it doesn't always work. The algorithm is a funny thing, but I just say look at that, and you'll be able to get a good idea of like what chess edits you could do. But like some chess edits I see like are the same quality of other ones that have a lot more views. But that's where I would start. Let's see. I don't see any other votes. I'm not sure who that is, me board. Is that, who are they? But yeah, I can. It is a tie between 10 plus O and 1 plus O. So if you do have a a preference. Type in the chat if you want to do a repeat or a 1+0. Let me know. Let me know so I can get that accounted for. Let's see. Edits for chess games. I haven't seen too many. Like, I've seen like some on YouTube, but that's, wait, what just happened? Oh, I thought it ended the stream without me ending it. They say, dang, is it that bad? 2200 online. He's going for, what's his rating? Like, going for master. Like, he's going to start playing over the board tournaments, you're saying? Or like they're close already? Alright, we'll go with, I guess 1+. 2 votes for 10+0. Okay. Rapid does win. So we want to create a rapid. How do you want to do the rapid tournament? Do we want to do it as an hour-long arena, or do we want to do a Swiss? How do we want to do that? Because that one does win 2-1. I'm fine either way. But let me know so I can do it how we're intending here. Because I don't know if we have enough for a Swiss. I guess that's the thing. So arena might work better, but then it's like an arena 1 hour is really like you might get 3 games. So which way do we want to do it? A Swiss or an arena? To Lux, and why does 10+0 won? It won Lux. That one, it won this vote. It did win, it won. 10+0 won. It was 2-1 in the final tally. Let's see. Swiss, and okay, I see 2 different votes. So I want to break the tie. See, a vote for a Swiss, a vote for arena. I also think Swiss makes, I don't know, cause the only thing is you'd have to wait for the whole game. You're going to multitask. Someone else. So Lux, do you want to do arena or Swiss? We have a tie right now. How much chess that do chess content? Like, oh, like how many are my mutual? I'm mutuals with a couple people on TikTok. Falcon, Cole, Yume. There's someone else on TikTok specifically. That might be it on Rickety, Lazy Chess. I think that's it on TikTok though. All right, we have a couple votes for Swiss, so we're gonna create a Swiss tournament here. Let's see, a tournament name, first Swiss in a while. We need, how many do you need for this? You need 4 still. First in a while. All right, let's go 10+0. You can just do 3 rounds here. Let's set this at 10, 38, 37. Okay. Min rating 0. You don't have to. And then 3,000. Hopefully everyone can play with those set up as a precedent. All right. Oh, not rated. And I've just made the tournament here. So I have to put it in chat for those who are interested. If you want to join in. And 3 rounds for 5+0. Well, it starts in 5 minutes. You'll be able to join in for sure, man. Let's go here to the notes section of my club. Let's go here. And I have just pasted it in if you're interested in joining in this one. All right, I'm here myself. We need 3 more people at least. I don't know. Actually, I know the exact math. But I would guess you need at least 4 people still. And not 2. Let's go to puzzle battle though and get a game in while we're waiting for this. If you don't know how to join, please just ask and I can try and explain to you. But 31 points away from 1,700 feels like I will never hit 1,700. Let's go here. Rook's gonna take here, and then LA. I did just start this on my bat, but I don't think we have enough time. Usually between when I start the tournament, it's not enough time for 3-0, but we can definitely in the future do like a 1-0 in between. Man, go get the first place, man. Don't feel bad. Get your first place. Rook's gonna slide down. Queen down here. Checkmate. Here, take mate. Mate here with the bishop. All right. Oh, this is actually almost mate. Yeah, knight's gonna slide in. Knight's gonna take checkmate. Wait. Nah, you're all good. Are you a tournament player? That's like, you don't want to league prep? Take bishop here. This, oh, that is a force mate. That's a cool force mate. And rook here to f7. All right, here you're gonna. Oh, what? Oh, you take it. Oh my god, you just take it. That is ridiculous. I missed that. You used to play over the board. What'd you get to, Lux? What range did you get to? 1600. Is that USCF or FIDE? I mean, either or impressive. Just out of curiosity. 1600 in elementary is low-key crazy. I did not touch that at all in elementary. Like, I was, oh my god, I'm not locked. But I had a lot of trophies and stuff, but I was winning like easier. Like, I just got good now, like recently, I'd say. Or I was above average, but I was nothing crazy. But the queen is here on d4. Take this. Tournament starts in what? A couple minutes, I believe. Game, and I know where I misclicking the queen. I was playing a master game, and I know where I misclicked and left the queen, and the guy didn't see. Dude, that is, it's very weird when you're playing someone. You just expect them to never make a mistake. It's like, oh, like they are human as well. That can happen. But I just want to slide in here, win the queen. I mean, I guess you would have to take. Yeah, I don't think there's another option there. Here, knight takes, I would guess. Yeah. All right, we are not going to win this one, though, I would guess. Oh, already there. Let's go here. Do you want to? Did I win any Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments? I did win a couple Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. I did. I was never like, I wasn't the best. Cause if you, this is really nerdy, but there are two. What's going on, Marino? What's going on, Brat? There are two type of like sections for Yu-Gi-Oh. Like there's a banned list. Well, there's like banned and limited, and then there's, I guess, semi-limited. So you could have like either 1, 2, or none of them. So, like, for that format, I was not very good. Like, where you would play by the actual, like, TCG tournament rules. But when you could have, like, all the cards, that's pretty good. Like, when you could have all the cool stuff, I could win. And then I could beat other kids. But I couldn't beat, like, there are people who really, like, some adults spend a lot of money on it. Like, it's really pay to win. Like, you have to know to some extent. But it was a lot of pay to win. Like, you got the coolest cards. Master Tournament never had 20 years ago. Oh man, good luck for you. Top 5. You will get top 5 no matter what. That I do believe. I do believe that. You go in a couple months. I haven't touched it in some years. Wow, probably like I haven't played a tournament for 7 years. At some point I'll get back to it. It just was like every Friday. Now I realized how much you have to pay to win it. And I was like, this is not. I just want to watch it. I mean, or collect. And leave the tournaments for chess. But I'll probably play another one in my lifetime. Because it was fun. And I'll always rock my Dark Magician deck there. And yeah, man. The ban list. It was crazy. Like, so when they started banning, like, the Monster Reborn, I was like, dude, no. Want to play chess now? Man, you should definitely play chess. It's a fun thing. But here we are in round number 1. Did you get a free point? Did you get a buy? Alright, e4, let's go for e5. We're playing a 10-0 game. Alright, going for the Petrov. You're in congratulations. Hey, you got two games to hold on to it as well. Which tournament? This is a tournament I'm hosting right now. A 10+0 Rapid Arena. If you want to join in, the link is, let me put it. Did I even put it in the chat? Oh yeah, I did. I can put it again. I was like, do I even have it copied? Here you go. If you want to join into this. I don't know how it works for an arena. Or like for a Swiss. Like, I don't know if you can. I would guess you could still get in. There's no way you couldn't. I'm representing my village. There's. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got some village pride. 40 cities, towns, villages trying to get the regional winner. So how many, like, are you the one representative? Or do you get like 5 or 10 or something for each village? I don't think you can join. Really? Oh, I really like the other one better than. Yeah, but I guess this does make more sense for Rapid. But, man. So no one can join in AFL. I guess that's kind of a long wait too. Let's castle. I didn't even think about that. Let's go back here. C8 up. Here, bishop down, and then like up, and then bishop G7. Yeah. Well, the only thing is, that's an issue. So if you push, you don't really want to. Yeah, because then they open the file up. But I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm just losing. This is not a good position. From months ago. If it's something right now, no. But if you can say something that, like, you had said that I might remember. But I can't say from just the user. No, I would be lying. But if you, like, mention a conversation, that could jog the memory. But the queen is here on F3. We can go C5, but they go back. Back. I really am just... I don't know why I did this. This is not... I'm just losing in this game. I've been outplayed and outmaneuvered in the first 14. How can we try and turn this? I mean, the best... I feel... I don't even... Like, what is the best response? Because you want to go G6, but then, like, do you really want to... Go G6. Because if you go... I appreciate that, Bobby, man. I'm glad. Well, if you said months ago, you would be surprised to hear I've hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Because months ago, I was not nearly close enough. I'm just going to play it. I think I've already lost the game. So I'm just going to try and play something and do that. Like, up, back... Yeah, this is... I really messed up. Let's go knight back here. If they push, I may just have to... That's horrible. That's horrible. I don't know if it... I just don't know what else to do. Like, you have to... They just got F4, E4 very quickly. Let's go here, attacking the queen. That might even help them, honestly. I don't even know if that was a good thing to do. But I want to attack... I mean, I'm going to try, obviously, but I just don't see what I could do. Like, maybe take here in the center, but just capture. All right, take here, attacking the bishop. It still feels like it's okay, though. Oh, well, oh no, I missed something. I definitely missed something. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to... Oh, there's some cool intermezzo moves here that I could try. The tournament is like the World FIDE Cup, but for state of Alaska. Man, Alaska, what's it like there? I know that's probably like a weird question, but like from what I've seen, it seems like it's a lot of ice. But like, it's not like that all the time, I assume, right? But the bishop's here on E3. FXG6. If they did that, I would have went... I don't know, giving up the queen. I would have went knight G5, though, probably. If that... I was looking at that, and I was like, well, I could go there. Somehow I've not lost the game. I think that something went awry. Because it definitely was completely lost. Now I don't have quite the same feeling that it's completely lost. Like, I'm losing. Sure. Like, undebatable that I'm losing. But I don't think it's lost or anything. Could you go up? The problem is, I think... that whatever you do, the queen is just sitting there, right? So, yeah, if you go knight G5, it's like, say you go here, and then whatever, and then just go back. Like, they're still aiming at that, like on F7. So, would rook up fix every problem? Like, if you go here, and then whatever happens, and you just go rook up after, and if they take here, like, they can't mate you. I would just take this, but it's too slow, because if you take and then knight takes, then you just can't let them get F6, though. Or can you? Maybe I could let them get F6. Maybe I can. But no, because then they could eventually just go G3. Yeah, I think whatever I do, I will not be that confident in it, because it's probably still losing. I want to play this first. I think less pieces easier to hold if I can trade off one more set of minor pieces. And for what it's worth, I'm up a pawn. Like, it's not going to end up mattering, obviously. Like, the game will be decided for a different reason. but it's not the worst. Lost the game, we got bumped to second, tied 4.5 to 4. Okay, and you got 2 more rounds, right? They take. This was kind of my worry, but I just don't think I can take that back. Like, I think if I take, that's gotta be losing, man. That has to be losing. But this also has to be losing. But I'm gonna play this instead. Hopefully we can get the queens traded off. None of this feels good. Yeah, because you take, they take. Check. Or do I just capture? They capture, I take that, they take. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do. Oh, the knight slides in. That doesn't feel right. Oh, no. Oh, that's why. Yeah. It does not feel right, but I see now. It's to do that. I could have calculated. I guess there's nothing I could even do to get out of it. Because, yeah, you have to move the queen, and you have to do this. So we're going to be down a lot here, actually, as you'll see in a second. We're down 2, but I think that's just the beginning of the issues. And our pawn structure is atrocious. They actually could, well, they could have done that as well, but this is more forcing. You have to trade. And this is just a losing endgame. Here, you can't save both of them. Because you go there, that's free. So I'm just going to get rid of the double pawn and go here. And then just rock with this setup. I mean, not that it's great, but it's all we got. So they have an extra pawn, really 2, and a rook for a bishop. Like, that's not really long-term holdable. But let's see what we can do with 5 minutes on the clock here. Bishop's on d6. Yeah. They are not taking any chances, frustratingly. No chances are being taken. If we push rook, push there. I mean, really, you could set this up from any area you want it. As long as it's on a dark square, they can't really... They'd have to sack a rook for it. But they are up enough pawns where they could really just do that. Like, that's not a huge task to ask them. Like, to ask themselves to do. The good thing is it's completely... This is the only thing that gives me hope. Like, maybe I can get them to sacrifice something for it. I don't know. Not that I don't have a lot to hope for at this point. So, we're a little bit of blind luck. Not even really luck, but just, I think this is over. Push takes... Yeah, it may be. I thought I could push it at any point. I guess not. Well, clearly not. Push, rook takes. I needed to play h first. Yeah. If I play h first, there's a slight chance, but still, it's probably slim that you can play that. Rook check. But yeah, after rook check, you really, because you only have 1 defender, and they'd have 2 attackers, yeah. And if you push h4 now, they just take with the other rook, and I check, and then there's no... Yeah, I just rushed it. Like, if you go here first, it's more interesting at least. But yeah, I missed rook c4 somehow. I was so focused on that idea. I don't think it would work, but... And if you push rook takes, you can't pin. If you go here, they go over. And then there's nothing at all. You can't hold this in the center. I think that's just over. We go bishop here, trying to attack, and then maybe a rook b8. But again, this is not even just hopeful thinking. It's just not that realistic to hold this. The good thing is we have king h8. That's the only thing we have, and they can't check you again. And we're going after this square. Like, the bishop cements it on g3. If we just had a pawn in the center, it would make so much more sense to have the bishop here. We were guarding that, so yeah. So, and I had time to calculate too. Just a miscalculation there. Alright, they slide over with the check. See, do they sack for the bishop? That's what I was saying they might do. Like, it's not the worst idea, honestly. I would like give a check up here. There shouldn't be a mate. Let's see. 3 minutes left. I agree, Pablo. I don't think I'm gonna try. I think realistically, any chance I had, well, it's probably lost earlier, but definitely lost when I lost that pawn there. Then there's really no chance anymore, I think. Alright, let's see. What do they do? They have 2 rooks, I have 1, and a bishop. I wonder if they'll ever take that. They probably have to go rook c3 first if they want to do that. Or not have to. They'd probably want to go rook c3 first. I don't think they have to do anything. Like, they just... they are probably good on forces. There are a lot of different ways they can win this. But our king's on h5. Trying to make magic happen. The time difference is changing. It was 2 minutes. Now a minute and a half. So, they do take it. Really? Okay. I guess it was really strong. I don't know, though. Check. I guess it doesn't matter, though, because I can't hold that, right? Yeah, 3 pawns down, I'm going to say. There's not really a way to hold on. The best thing I could try, like up, yeah, they just go over check. And then here, check. Well, they could just go there. Because if you go up, the king goes down. No, but they can still go over. Yeah, I can't do that. I just have to go here. Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, huh? Because if you go rook back over, they could go rook g4 check. And then you'd go here, they take. And you go here, and they go rook g2. Yeah. They thought this all the way out. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter. You just have to play it out. But 4 pawns, I imagine, they'll get one of them to promote. And they can just run the pawns up the board here. And there's not much I could do. Rook. Yeah, it doesn't matter though, because check. And I mean, that's the best. We're still gonna. That's like the best move, I think, but it doesn't matter. Here, and then they just take, yeah. Check. Why did I check? I could have just went over, but it probably still doesn't matter that much between the two. But that was a worse option here. Because I just let them get closer for really no reason at all. Now, which way to go? I have to drop back out the way. The rook has cleared a path for everything. Well, they can't guard that anymore. So we're going to get 1 pawn. The problem is they have a lot. They're going for the trap. Okay. That makes sense. If you take, they go rook down. So here, and you can't take. And the same thing is just going to keep happening. Because they just have to, like, lead the pawn forward. And it won't matter too much. Yeah, but they can just keep doing this. Yeah, GG. GG. Because now the king can't get there to stop that pawn from coming forward. And you'd have to go like all the way around. But you see the issue is it's stopping this pawn as well. So one of them is going to go down. As you see, they just push h7 and you take. And then yeah, that's going to be a game. Is they have a queen, a rook, and 2 pawns there. And I don't imagine I can hold on to that. So let's see if we have any other games going on. No, I think that was the last game for that round. Alright, round number 2. Let's see if I can get on the board here with d4. I'm going to play the London for this game. GG to Jose. That, I got crushed. Like on move 14, I could kind of feel it was going to happen with that e4, f4 being pushed so easily. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't have played the 2 knights, but that's definitely still holdable. I look at that after. We go bishop here to f4 and go e3 and then knight f3 and then here. Just get the London set up. We gotta get on the board. I guess it's 3 games. So our chances are already dwindling. Going 1 for 3, or 1 out of 3 already lost. The best we can get is 2 straight wins, which would put us behind the ones who have these ones already. Let's go up here to c3. Let me go bishop d3 and then knight f3. But c5, d5, knight here. Knight d2 might be more accurate. We'll see though. Alright, knight f3. And I remember now, or not remember, I looked at it again. You do go queen b3, but when they go c4, you don't take. You just go back queen c2, which I guess I kind of get it, but it wasn't what I remember last time that I played rapid. But yeah, the queen's here on b3, looking for the queen trade, kind of. Like, I'm not really looking for it, but the queen is here. And we can go bishop e2, looking to castle, h3, and then knight bd2. And we set up decently well. Alright, but the queen's here. Capture, capture. I doubt they'll do that. I don't think we've played before. We have not played before. Yeah, queen c2. You're not supposed to take. You can't take. I've learned my lesson from that. We'll not do that again unless they have their bishop fianchettoed, which you can take then. But that's not what happened this game, so I know I cannot do that. I'm going bishop here to e2. We could go here, here, or here on the next. I have 3 options. I'm not sure how I'll decide to play it. I'll go here. I don't want knight h5. My bishop will feel trapped that I have to trade it off. I want the option. Oh, well. Now it's like, well, maybe you should not have done that. But yeah, now knight d2 and then there. This is okay. And because c4 is already pushed, I'm not worried about any pawn break, which is maybe why you can go queen c1 and feel okay with it. Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm connecting it now. That's why you can go queen b3, because if you go queen c1 first, which I've done before, and c5 is still on c5 and not c4, then there's the chance to take. But once they go here, you can just retreat, because this doesn't matter. Like, you can really just take your time, like in theory, right? Because it's not an issue. There's nothing they can do. Like, it just looks bad. But the pawns, wow, the computer's really smart. That just clicked for me, because it's like you induce c4 almost. Like, who's not going to want the initiative? But even if they don't take it, your queen on there is fine because it's still guarding that. But now you go back and you're here because they can't do anything. Wow, that's pretty cool, seeing how the computer got to that conclusion. I assume that's why. But yeah, the knight is here on h4. We're attacking the bishop. I could have just castled and went a4. Maybe I should have done that instead. But we are here. There's no g5, and they just slide in. I'm going to say they can't hold that. And then here, and then I was wanting, oh, I should castle, probably. Yeah, I should castle so the rook can get involved too. Oh, I should just castle for, oh, I would have had to move the knight anyways, I guess, if the queen's going to get, no, yeah, if I need a rook, if something lateral, vertical, I guess, attacks on d3, then I have to move anyways. I still could have taken more time on that, because I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but I just want to castle next turn and bring that. I doubt they can keep that with no light square bishop, That feels like that'd be very difficult to do. Maybe they can though, but I'm betting that I'll have some way to get there in time and stop it. Also, a thank you for 1,060 subscribers on YouTube, 40 away from 1,100, which is crazy. Feels like we just hit 1,000. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I can't play A4 now. That's the only thing about this that I don't really like. Because now you play A4, that's a free knight, so you just have to go back. Yeah, like, did I do it the best way possible? I don't think I did. We're looking to go A3 or B3. Well, if they go up, you have to go B3. If they don't go up, you go A3. So that's a pretty easy next move. Whatever they don't do, I'll know. If they go knight in, you cannot take. Then this is... Yeah, they go up here to A3. 2 pawns on the 3rd rank. I just don't think they can hold... Well, they can hold this one. I just don't feel this is holdable for that long. Like, it's... You could really just go C... Oh, you can go C4. Oh, don't do that. C4, you have some issues to some extent. Ah, they're just going to attack it. Huh. Maybe they can just hold it. I need to go rook c1 to guard this. I need to have a better way to win the pawn though, because they're attacking too quickly. But I think before knight b3, it probably was okay. Knight b3 was just very dumb. Like, I don't think that's the issue is knight b3. Everything else I'm a defender of. I think the idea makes sense. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Well, now, yeah. Now, I'll say, it may be over. Let's go knight here. Attack the bishop and try and win the pawn back at least. But we are just down a clean piece. Completely missed that was hanging there on h4. Completely missed that. Should have went back. So yeah, knight b3. I could have went back there. I could have done a lot of things besides that. Well, the pawn's gone, but we lost the knight there. So fix one problem. Here's another. We're just down material. I'll say, through my quick and hasty decisions, we are up on time. That's the one thing we have. And I guess we have a good structure of pawns. So we have something to work with, but not a whole lot. The queen's here on d3. We're looking here, kind of. They slide rook over. Whatever I decide, it just has to be a quick choice. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it matters. Like, I'm not going to play a bad move, but I have to find a move that's okay. Like, I don't have to find the best move. I just have to find something that does not lose, has a pretty succinct and quick plan, and just try and get a counter attack. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to go for that. That's all I have. Given I'm down a piece and their queen can easily slide back over. This is the only chance I'll get, more than likely, because once they rotate their pieces and have a smart and more solid defense, because this is not like that good, right? It's a good thing, but it's not that. Oh, they're not even worried. That, I don't know if they should not be worried at all though. Like, it's not the best attack. I think they had to give some attention to it though. Let's go up here to g5, because I'm one king move away from getting a rook involved as well. But maybe the problem is there's just not enough firepower, right? Take, and that sits there. I'm right, but like what now? That's what they're asking. What now? And I'm with them, honestly. Like, what do I do now? Like, it looks good. It's better for it to look good and not do anything than not even look good. But I mean, here, I guess it's 3 moves away though, and once the knight moves, that's falling. So you have to go c4. They go for the bishop trade, so they feel the pressure a little bit. They're exchanging. I think it's worth not even trading that though, honestly. I just have to get the move in. Because if you take it like you're a move behind, I just have to go straight for this. This is all I have. I have to go for the h-file. We have to try and find something with that. All right, we take there. You see, this is now cemented, but this is so weak, right? They have these 3 attackers and knight here. What a move. So the question is, do I push or not push? Oh, I should have taken. I see now, I should have taken, but it doesn't. At this point, it doesn't matter. I have to push anyways. But yeah, if I take, then this isn't weak in the center. I get it now. Of course I get it after, but before I did not see the difference. Oh, wait. Oh, man. I could have tried something else, but we will try it next turn. I don't think they're going to stop it. Because it's not that obvious, I don't think, what I'm going to play. Yeah, I guess I couldn't have played it this last turn anyways, because they would have 3 attackers. Their knight slides in. All right. Up, down, over, take. Yeah. All right, the knight's going to jump here. I just think it's too slow if you bring the rooks. I do. So I'm going to have to go for a more succinct attack. Maybe I could have brought rook. I guess I didn't calculate all the way. Maybe I could have brought the rook here. I slide over. Queen here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here. Oh, the attack's done. It's done. I just did not calculate. I thought that you could go here. Somehow I thought that was free, and I just missed that. 2 horrible spots there. Well, you do have to take the queen, or you're going to lose the game probably. So that's a given. Rook's going to have to slide, but the attack, most of its juice is gone, I think, without a queen. Like, without a queen, it's a lot harder. Yeah, if I just go, I'm curious what the review will say, because I think I did get a decent counter before I make a series of bad calculations. But before that, I think it was somewhat of a counterattack, given the material difference. But yeah, the rook's here on h3, we can slide. But still, I think without the queen, it's just too much to ask of a rook. Like here, I think I should just take the bishop, honestly, and keep the pawn structure. I'm so focused on the attack because I'm down, but I shouldn't stop calculating. I think that was an error in judgment. All right, let's go over here, double it up. I guess. Yeah, I just can't do anything. We could go up, but then that just falls there. Here. Here attacking the knight. I need this knight gone though. Knight's here on c3. Oh, a2. They're attacking constant weaknesses in the structure. If you go up, they can push. Yeah, the knight is just here forever. That's the issue. If you could move the knight, there's some ideas, but that's a big if. And an if that we're not going to see the outcome for. Yeah, I might just have to slide and guard. Like, there's not even something I could convince myself of, really, to try. Just rook over. Because knight xa2, that's a game, right? Like, there's nothing you could do after that. Down, check, king up. Take, over. Yeah, I would love to go here. But the knight is stuck there, right? So there's no way for me to break through. So just going to rook a2. Guard that at least. That's what I'm thinking. We just have to play, and then doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Knight here, but the king gets in. Yeah, this was definitely more holdable than it ends up looking like. Like, yeah, I messed up given the knight, but a few quick and hasty decisions definitely throw it away. I think, oh, they take that? Huh. I guess they can, because they have enough for it. They have 2 knights and I'm sure a myriad of pawns there. Alright, they slide in. And now what? Check. I need this rook to be out the way so I have this square for my king. We can go king here with these checks coming in. Is what I'm thinking. Rook down is also kind of a worry. But I'm just going to go here. Their knight's stuck there. It's guarding. F. Alright, check here. It's a pretty easy decision. They might just take that, though. If they take it, would I have to take? I guess I would have to take. Alright, they move their rook all the way back. Rook over. Time is a factor. Now this is falling. I'll probably win on time now unless they have a mate. But I don't think there's a way you can... There shouldn't be a way you can mate. I think it'd be too hard to do. And I say that and I might get mated here. But I think it would be too hard. I have enough pieces that are in the way here. If I can just get a rook on the second rank, I definitely can't get mated. Like, I'm almost certain. Like, I would not be able to. Like, even without a rook there. Like, I don't know. It just seems somewhat doable here. Here. If I can just get the rook off. Yeah, they go back and guard it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have a level of defense now. Rook over. Oh, they are sneaky. Oh my god, yeah, they're very sneaky. There's an idea of there and then take, but there's like a discovered check and the rook's free. What an idea. And they saw that in like a couple seconds. Alright, rook's gonna slide over. That's a fun one. I can't even, like, I'd have been cool if I fell for that. I'd have been like, okay, like, good fine. Like, that would have been a crazy fine for such low time here. Oh, could they have won? I think they could have just won there. Chances may be limited now, but I think they did have a checkmate on the board. The low time is kind of hard to see. And it wasn't a super obvious one, but now let's just get out the way. Just out the way. Just go back here. And we're out of the reach of that. And then here. Down. And we somehow did not lose in that portion of the game. I have no clue how. Like, I was completely lost. Like, I gave up a piece for free, and then even after that, I had somewhat of a chance. But then it was just lost. I lost it a second time, I would say. All right, let's go up. 13 seconds. You see the knight has moved. Oh, they're still fighting. Okay, rook over. I was trying to get rook in here, but they're not allowing that. Let's bring this rook so it's not the same piece. Although I would not move this one. And you see they have this like perfect setup. Alright, here we could sack one rook for 2 knights. Which is what I'll do with 6 seconds left. I want no more any chances at all. Take. 3 seconds left. They're just not going to get the pieces off in time. Now I win this one with my clock a lot higher. Check. Let's just not draw it. A second left. And that's going to be game. They're going to be thrown off by that. GG. That was a tough win. I mean, I didn't feel that great about it. I did not play that good. Let's see let's go to the next game, actually. Oh, no, this is not. Next round starting soon. I'm 1 for 2. But the analysis, or the game review. Actually, I didn't play that bad. 83% accuracy, just 1 blunder. Oh, this is the only blunder. Really? I don't... Somehow that's the only... I have no clue that's the only blunder I played. Yeah, it's just an inaccuracy. Maybe because I was already losing. Yeah, I thought I'd get back in the game. This is okay. But yeah, this is better. Yeah, just here, then here, and try something. But I moved too quickly. And then it's just this is brilliant. What a move. But we just keep surviving. Oh, this idea. Where's the game started? I want to show what they saw like with a couple seconds of. That was pretty cool. So here, if you go here, I don't think you can do that. Oh, the knight there too. I saw this. Oh, that's an inaccuracy. Oh, because I'm thinking like if you go here like that. I saw this idea. Which you and the rook and I just up 2 knights. They just had a lot. 72 move game. A lot of moves that were played there. We're waiting. We have 7 people in here. We'll have 1 more round for this one. 1 more round. And I'm hoping I can win and try and finish off 2 for 3. Went on a 2-game win streak. We got cooked by Jose is perfect. Jose is 2 for 2. So took down me and someone as well. Shout out to Jose. No other 2 for 2s. No games going on, I don't think. Yeah, this one's over. Okay. Oh, we have one going on still. Delusional and Joshua here. Black is up some pieces. And on the clock, too. Yeah, I don't think it matters. The bishop pair, easier to maneuver. Like, you can really just pre-move, like, the light square bishop or something, right? Why should I... Oh, check, take. You gotta go a5 and go for it. So hope they're not... Oh, yeah, take. Yeah, tough, tough, tough. GG. I'll probably be playing Joshua then, honestly. Yeah, Joshua or Violette Yerson. We'll see. Yeah, we'll start soon. Shout out to Jose and Delusional. They're definitely playing each other. I'm playing... I don't know how they do it like this. Yeah, I'm playing Joshua. How do they do that? So we play, and then they play, and then Trukane must have a bye then. That's my guess. Alright, let's see what happens. Can we end off with the win? Let's go for e5. Let's take some space. d5. I'm not familiar with this opening. The cow, okay. So bishop here to e7. Huh. I don't know what to do against this. I guess just take more space. Why not? Knight here, c6, and then castle. I can't say I've played this really at all. So I'm kind of guessing. The cow. I think I've heard Anna Cram. I think that's her opening, I believe. Or there's some popular streamer. I believe it's her opening. Or popularized it. But yeah, up here on f3. Is it b6, bishop b7? Or is it d... I imagine it's not d4. Probably not. I don't know what it is, though. Let's see. She invented it. Okay, invented. Alright, let's go here. Inventing an opening is crazy. She's a win, or is she a FIDE master or WFM? I know she has a title. And I know her mom, Pia Cramley. Or I don't know her mom, but like I've seen some of her games. Yeah, bishop's here on b7. We're looking to get on this diagonal is my idea. But if they take, knight takes, and then knight here to e3. Man, I wish I was that creative. I don't know what... Inventing an opening in this timeline is crazy. Like, it's been out for years. But the knight is here on b3. We can go here, then up. I have a lot of pawns on the 5th rank. But I guess that's not a bad thing, though. We're just looking to get space. Our bishop set here. Man. And this opening is really something. Like, it's not good. Really. It doesn't feel like it's that bad. Like, it feels like it's... like, not amazing. But, like, it doesn't feel bad to me. e3, d3. There's a lot more space, but it seems like you could easily fight for some of it, like with c3. I guess why am I telling you that? But like, I can see like c3, and that doesn't seem that bad anymore, honestly. Like here, I guess looking back, maybe I could have kettled my bishop instead. Because I kind of want to play g6. That makes more sense. Yeah, f4. Low key. I'll just go to endgame. Take here, and then take here, and then just there. And we'll play this out and get our bishop active on this long diagonal. Like this bishop. Alright, they take back first. Okay, take. Take, 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 queen. I love the line where you do this. Like, if they do that, you do that. Those are always fun exchanges. Oh, no! Oh, actually, I thought I made a mistake for a second, but I didn't. I did not. Alright, we're up a pawn right now. I think I'll be up a pawn still because they took first. I think they have to take back on e4. Yeah. Because now they can't help but they actually go for this. This is always fun to do. But I think I'm just one move quicker, right? Because I'm already on e2 attacking both. And they are not. Right, they're on f6. So, like, even though they get a move, they have to stop the threat. And I'm going to take here on f6. And we can go there. I love playing this. This is always a fun thing to play. Like, when you get to take all the way. Like, me and another streamer... Oh, my God. I keep forgetting. Tomorrow, I think I'll be on tomorrow. I'll have the link for a viewer tournament between me and Rob Master Chess. I forgot to do it because I went to the movies today. And I forgot to make the Google form. But we will have it in like 10 days. It'll be after Christmas, as you know. I assume no one wants to do it then. I don't want to do it then. But after Christmas, we'll have a viewer tournament. We're 2-2 right now. So it is tied up. He won the... Maybe he's up, actually. Or is it 3? I'll have to look at the thing. I honestly forgot. But yeah, we're here on e2. We're looking to attack both pieces here. Like, take queen. I actually saw that. I think the problem is you can take here, check. And then bishop takes d8. And now you're up a rook. It does work, though, because if you just take the queen, then you're losing. But they take this, you're going to take here. And now it's okay. You're up this rook here. And it's bishop c7. And just attack. Right? Alright, looking to bring their knight in. There is a mate idea, kind of. Like vaguely you can see the making. So let's just go here to try and stop this. On this diagonal, they can go this way. And they go in, we can go back. Then you go bishop here. And they move their bishop here. Honestly, f5. I need to give my king some breathing room. I want it to be able to slide to these two squares, have some options. Yeah, we're up on time. We're up some material. If we can just trade down, a very simple endgame, but that's not a given, so we have to force the trades. I mean, knight here. Like, the bishops are cutting off the rook connectivity, so I have to fix that before I can really do anything. Maybe bishop f6 too feels good. Yeah, that does. Bishop f6 and like bishop a6. And it may be okay after that. We're here on f5. Let's see. f5, bishop a6, bishop c7, or bishop here. I don't know where I want to put the bishop. Like here or here feel enticing. This might be a little better because you're also guarding f4 some more for that push. But is that a break that's worth investing in? I just need to get them off the rank so my rooks can communicate. And then we feel a lot better about everything we're intending to do, right? But we did the hard part. We got an advantage. Like, that's the hard part in chess. Like, can you chisel out some edge and then can you like build it from there? So we've got the small advantage to see if we can continue it. Yeah, we're here on f5. The knight slides in if you go bishop f6. So, but now because we pushed here, we can go king f7. Bishop activates bishop here. Boom, here. And they slide over. Like, what do I do with my pieces? This is so crazy. Like, you would think this is an easy conversion, but my pieces are so oddly placed. Let's go here. Get one bishop off the back rank. It's finally moved in this game. It was stuck on c8 for 18 moves. So we can go bishop c7 too. I think that's my final decision. Because going here, is it though? I mean, going here is not that bad. Like, take it in there. Yeah, maybe here. Just knight in, I don't love. But why not? Like, once the knight's there, it's not a bad thing, really. And you could really just go king h8, worst case scenario. Yeah, let's just go here. Yeah, like king h8, and is it really some huge issue? I just want my rooks to communicate so we can work on getting some open files with our extra rook advantage. Like, knight in now, you could really just go king h8, right? Here, and take. There's no pen there, so it's not a huge issue. And you can look to take that knight there on b3 as well. The knight drops back, so you cannot take the knight there. Let's bring our rook over here to the e file, and now you'll see where the advantage of the extra rook comes in. The knight's going to slide here. Now something else has to get traded off, right? And whatever they do, we either take this or this. And like, this isn't free, obviously, but the less pieces they have, and once it's just a rook versus pawns, it's going to be easy, right? But it's not easy until then, because you have to, like, there's still chances. That's why when you're down, you always want to keep pieces on. When you're up, you always want to trade down. That's the rule. I guess not always, but that's the general rule that I follow. I think that's recommended. But yeah, I need to get the knight off so the rook can just go to the second rank and just eat the pawns up. Like, right now I can't do that because the bishop's there and the knight's there and the rook's there. And they have defenders. I need to remove the defenders and just simplify it down so it's less room for error. Because right now, like, just the idea of this pin is there. Like, right now it's not possible with the knight and the pawn, but if there's no bishop, there's not even an idea of like a bishop d4, right? So I'm trying to get that to happen. They drop back, and now we take that knight, and then rook down. And this is the idea. Getting the rook over, now it's an open g-file. The knight can slide in, and you can see where we're going to use our rook advantage. And the rook can also slide here if they slide here to bring the rook down to this second rank with this other rook, with this brother, you could say. All right, let's go here. They guard that pawn. That's what I'm saying. If we trade if these two rooks are gone, that's undefendable. That's why I'm so adamant on trading these pawns off. But now this is arguably just as good. Alright, their bishop drops. Let's go knight here. They're trying to stop rook. Not even trying to. They stop rook d2. We're going to take this. They go for a pin. Yeah, I didn't mess up. I did mess up. This is why I want pieces off the board. What's going on, NA? Yeah, this is why I want pieces off the board. But we do have a rook and 5 pawns versus the bishop. So it's still winning, but more room for error now. Or it was. You could see why I was trying to get him off. I messed up and gave the knight up. So now it's just rook for bishop versus up a clean rook. But we got enough pawns from it that we can still just go push down. And then up here, the rook's not under attack. We're just going to go 3 squares away from a queen. They're going to sack, and then we'll get what we were looking for the whole time. No need to just drop that. And they're going this way instead. Alright, now this pawn's going to go up. The king's too far up this way. We have too many options here. This pawn, that pawn. And this is like a reverse of what happened to me in the first game. Your video. Are you saying I'm getting better, or like my videos are helping you get better? Either way. Or that's cool. That's really cool either way. Let's go here. Try and get the queen. We're distracting. I'm finally reaching. Hey, congratulations. Hey, never feel bad about a peak, man. Never feel bad. Congratulations on that. Like the YouTube vids or like the TikToks or the shorts. Because I've been posting more educational stuff on YouTube the last week or so. I've been trying to get in that bag a little bit more. I love like sharing what little bit I do know. Alright, their king slides over. Queen here, check. Here, I guess check again. And there should be a mate at some point. They slide here, check, and then back. Yeah, there's mate in 2, I think. Here, then here. We got the king stuck here on A8. Very far away from the starting square. GG to Joshua. Let's see what games we have left here. Let's see. TikTok? Really, the TikTok videos help. Man, you gotta... I'm just saying, if those are helping, the YouTube would really help. Because those aren't even in, like, intent, like, made with the intent to help. Like, I'm glad they do. And obviously, if they're helpful, they're helpful. But, like, the stuff I have on YouTube, like, the longer stuff, it's definitely, like, the intent behind it is to help. But I'm glad it's working. Is it the tactics I do? Like, the ones with my face not in it? Or is it the ones where it's just positions? Oh, I guess, never mind. Because I have posted some of the puzzle ones. So I guess some of them are probably intended for that too. That's true. I forgot I started doing that. But the queen's here on f4 here for white. This is the battle for first place too. Bishop here. I low-key need Jose to win. Because Jose beat me. So, since Jose won against me, I would not have the tiebreaker. I'm kind of guessing on this. So Jose, I need you to pull through. So I have a chance to get second place at least. We'll see, though. And then Terry, appreciate the follow. It did throw me off, so that I could see. Let's look at that real quick, because this game's probably going to be a little bit. I want to see the exact valuation and what you're supposed to do, because I don't think I've seen it. Maybe I've seen it before. 92%, a pretty good game for me, so I guess I did play the right things. Went up here. I was worried about knight. Oh, you can go knight. What am I talking about? Like knight f5, but you cannot go there. I don't know why I missed that. Oh, now knight f5. Yeah, like I know at some point you could go there. So you're not supposed to go for this. I'm supposed to instead go h5. So just get a lot of space. Interesting. If I do make a mistake. Yeah. Instead, I think you just have to take back. Yeah, you just have to take back. But take. And now I just can win a pawn. Really? Oh, yeah, because you have 2 attackers. Okay. So I do it the wrong way myself. Interesting. But just from the cow setup here is plus 0.4. Plus 1.1. Interesting. I did not think it was that bad, honestly. I would have said slightly better for black out of the opening there. Alright, let's look at this game here. I can't hang. Hey man, it was a fun opening. It was a fun opening for sure. That tactic there in the middle was a... I've seen tactics like that quite frequently, believe it or not. Or you have to take the... Because me and Rav, we've done... It's like a line we play. I don't know. I doubt we discovered it. But we played a lot in Bullet. Where I take on F7. Like, it's knight takes here. And, like, whatever it is, like, you just take and we just trade everything. So stuff where you have to, like... I love those calculations. And I've done them a lot. Yeah, the knight's here on F3. Oh, the time difference. Yes, Jose may save me. And I may be able to hold. How does this happen, though? Like, the knight's not developed, but Jose's up a rook for a knight. The idea I see is pretty... Oh! Wow, why? This would be an interesting game if White has some time. That's crazy, actually. Yeah. White might be winning. I think White is winning. At that game, I'll check once I make the link. Or once I make the next one. We'll probably do one more tourney. Yeah, I was gonna say... Oh, no, they could have went... No, they had knight here. They have low time, but they go knight G5. They win the queen. Because they have 2 knights, so take and the second knight slides in. But low time. That's why I thought it was so good, because you either do that, they can't stop this or that, but they go for this way. I see they're playing, though. They're trying to get a mate. I don't think it's... Because I guess winning the queen is kind of pointless if you have 14 seconds. Maybe they did see it and they want to do something else. But I think either way, Jose will probably hold this with 3 minutes left. I'd be really surprised if he did not hold it with 3 minutes and equal endgame. We'll see, though. We'll see. The rook slides over, attacking the knight. And then queen e5, I think. Queen e5. Unless you could take the rook with check, because originally it calculated you taking the queen. Ah, yeah. That was the... I saw that same line. I was like, oh, if the queen takes, it would be bad. And I was like, oh, I can take the rook and then take the queen. But I ran into the issue of that as well. Like, oh, man, if I just take back, I am losing. I was like, I have to find a solution to that. How long does it take to get my ELO? It's an interesting question. I guess... I don't know. I've been playing for 12 years. But, like, it's not like I've been playing at the same consistency, like, for the full 12 years. I've been playing for, like, the last 3 years. But even the last 3 years, like, it's, like, 5 months break of, like, actually trying to get better because of semesters. So, I don't know. Like, in actual chess time, I don't know. But, like, in chronologically, I guess 3 years, roughly. Like, I played before for a while, and that definitely helped. But I wasn't this good when I got back, honestly. Like, I just took some time. Whoa, they may... No, not enough time, though. They almost made this a draw, though. 1 second. Can you do it? Can you do the impossible? No, it's not enough time. Yeah. Oh, whoa! Knight f2 mate is nasty. That's tough. That's tough. That is insane. Knight f2. Wow. Wow. GG. Yeah, I'll definitely check it, Lux. I'll definitely check it. I just want to have this... Make the last tournament, and then I'll check, like, in the time between that, I'll definitely pull that up for you. We could definitely take a look. I've been playing, like, 14 months. You only... Really? I would have guessed you play longer. That's pretty good rating for just starting. Not... Yeah, Jose... That was nuts, man. So let's have the vote for the last tournament. We'll do one more half-hour tourney. That was crazy, Jose. That was good game. Good game. But yeah, you had delusional. You had a move. You could. Did you see you could have won the queen if you went knight g5 with the other knight? I was like, maybe you saw it and you didn't go for it because you're trying to get checkmate. But there was like a knight sack and then knight there. Dude, it was. It was crazy, man. I did that in a tournament before. I think it was online. That was a beautiful mate. Knight. I didn't even see the mate. I was like, oh, is he gonna draw? Is he gonna draw it? But I was like, man, 1.3 seconds. If you had like 5 seconds, I think you could have. A vote for 10 plus 0, a vote for 5 plus 0. I want to vote for 1 plus 0 myself. So that's 1 vote for that. And 1 vote for... I don't want to pick for you, Lux, if you want to say which one you prefer. I don't want to put words in your mouth there. If you want the 5-0 or the 10-0, let me know. But yeah, let's see. 5-0, okay. 1 to 1. 1 for 5-0, 1 for 1-0. Delusional. Joshua asked, and is that your name on here too? Yeah. Joshua asked, what did you think about the cow opening that was played against you? That was the question there. But yeah, we have 2 votes in. 1 for 1 plus 0, 1 for 5 plus 0. And none there on TikTok. On TikTok, there is a poll if you guys would like to vote. And thank you for all the likes for those who have been sending that in. To get to 3,000 and be like shadow banned, shout out to you guys. But yeah, again, tomorrow I definitely will not have on music. I gotta change something. 2 straight streams and they said we are taking you off the For You page, so I have to change something. And I think I'll be changing the music, although I don't get it. I've been doing that for months. 2 votes for 3 plus 0, but apparently not. Really? I don't know. That's so annoying. When it's like, dude, this is like, I'm not cheating. Like, you just don't know what you're doing. Like, that happened a lot. Like, I've been reported before. I'm like, dude, like, I'm not cheating. Like, I promise. If you just look at my game log, you'll see, like, what was that guy thinking? Like, it is just because I have a good game or you played bad. Like, it does not mean I'm a cheater. But yeah, we have 2 votes for 3-0 with... How much time we have left on the timer? We have 40 seconds left. I'm going to just say 3-0 gets the win. Oh yeah, 3 votes for 3-0. Okay. 3-0 is going to get the win here. Let's see. We'll just take my vote off the board there and just call it for 3 plus 0 for the last one. Who can... I guess Jose won both of them. Can Jose 3-peat? That's the question. Jose may be able... I did not spell your name right. Sorry about that. Alright. Can Jose 3-peat? 3 plus 0 does win. It is not the 21st just yet. It is the 20th still. We'll set this for 11. 11. What time will we be? 11:42. Alright. That all looks good. Let's create the tournament. Let's put it in chat for those who can click on the link. 1 plus 0. We would have 2 votes, but they do have 3. And the timer sadly did run out. But our cry was heard. Alright, let's go here to the notes section. It is not one... I guess it won last time I did this, but not today. Not today at all. Rapid winning before Bullet is a mind blower, to be honest, though. Mind-boggling. But this 3 plus 0 does win. So, if you guys like to join in for this final one, please do so and be much appreciated. Jose is in. Jose is going for his 3-peat because Jose won the last 2, a Swiss and an arena, whatever tournament style. That has been our leader today. I'm going to try and turn that around. I'm going to go and try and win. We'll see, though. Alright, I'll do a puzzle battle in the meantime. See if we can get a win. Or does someone want to play me in a 1... someone kept sending me an invite. If you want to send the 1 plus 0 unrated, you're going to win? Alright, let's see. Let's see. Nothing's impossible. We all have an equal chance in terms of outcome right now. Like, possibility. Probability, maybe not, but possibility, it's all the same. Alright. I'll wait another, like, 20 seconds. But I don't see an invite. I will go to a puzzle battle online. There are 5 participants going on. No. How did the rap... I thought you were in the rap. How'd the rapid go for you? But yeah, we are waiting for this. No message. We're going to play a puzzle battle. and see if we can get to 1670. Because 1700, I don't know. I don't believe it's possible anymore. I've been at this rating. You know, tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm going to just sit and get this to 1700. Because I don't know why I could not get it up. At this point, I just see if I can do it. All right, I'm going to take, I'm in check. King here. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Rook down. We have the first three. That's going to be made once you take the queen. Up, 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 and they can't stop you, right? You're too fast there. All these are made in ones. Well, not all of them. That's not a made in one. Oh, that's a misclick. Okay, I did not, obviously, I did see that checkmate, but misclicks are part of online competitions, unfortunately. Take, and you win the knight at the end, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, take here on g5. Take here with the bishop and the queen. You're going to sack on f8. They're 1800 at this too. I needed every point against this opponent. And it looks like we're not going to get every point we could get. Every point that I knew, at least. You know, we're going to have to take into account. Some of them I'm not going to know. Here. Yeah, I guess you just push, yeah. So if you don't push, I don't think you can even stop that, honestly. Here. Take? Yeah. Back. We're at 20. Like, we're still doing, like, imagine we did not, we'd be ahead of them if we did not have that misclick. All right, at 22. Here, checkmate. I think it's here. And then you take the queen, then you take the bishop. Because you're attacking the rook there at the end. Yeah, if you don't do that, there's actually mate. I did that in a game before. Like in a tournament. Me and another streamer, we did a bullet 1v1. I got that same mate. So it's been ingrained in my mind since then. King up. I think you just go up because this is check. Then you take. I don't know how that's made actually. Because if you. Oh, no, yeah, they can't slide the king over. Okay. We're going to slide the rook. Or the queen. Yeah, the queen. And you're going to go back here to h3. Cool. I guess you just block that way. Yeah. I don't see how else you could have done that. Next up, just queen here. They can't stop that mate. I see the idea. Like, obviously it's check. I don't get... how that's mate, though. Like, the bishop can't... Okay. But where can the bishop go, though? Like, you can't go there. I don't understand. I don't. Oh, it's because it's not checkmate. Like, where's the checkmate? There's no checkmate. That makes way more sense. Okay, I'm probably going to lose because of that. But I got the puzzle right. So I feel I can live with my pride can handle that. I figured out the puzzle. But I did not win the puzzle battle, though. Alright, let's see. We have 7 people in. What's going on, Amy? Thank you all for joining in for this final one here. We have 19 seconds. Rating, hey, by a good amount too, but let's see, I've not been playing up to my rating today. Let's see if I can beat Jose finally. I lost Jose in the first tournament and the second one. And this last shot, will I win or will I not? 1 second left. If I lose, it will be difficult to win the tournament. I'm going to stick with what I'm playing, because I really just think I played different openings. Here, I've played against this before. I kind of remember what to do. You can take all the pawns. Like, it's not good. I remember, like, being like, oh, they can't actually do that. But if you can't remember the line, then maybe it doesn't matter. But I think you just go up to d5. I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do. Oh, wait. Oh, no. No, that can't be what you're supposed to do. I'm just losing. Oh, yeah, it's just falling. Oh, man. No. That's clearly wrong. But I thought I could have sworn that was what it was. Because I remember looking at like, oh, that's really it? But I guess not. I'm down a piece here. I guess it is more complex than that. Knight here. I gotta look at that. Because you can take all of that. I've looked at it before. Because I used to lose to it all the time. It looks like I'm going to lose to it again. But I looked at it and I'm like, oh, this is all you have to do. Maybe it's not. I guess clearly it's not knight f6. That's probably where it goes wrong in that variation. It's probably not knight f6. Let's move our bishop here. Maybe a bit aggressive, but I'm gonna have to do something to flip around what has happened here. Out the way. Honestly, you could climb all the way to the 6th rank. It's not really a huge issue too. That's free, almost. The knight's guarding it. I need to get my king to safety, but I don't know how else to do that. So I'm just going to get here so the rooks can actually get into the game. Alright, they slide in. They're doing what they should do. Just trade off everything. And this is going to be a particularly hard game to hold a losing position in, because I had no king safety, so I couldn't even try and keep the pawn, right? I just had to kind of say, alright, well, let's just go from here. Alright, see their knight slides in, a fork, and that's hanging. And you can only stop one of them. Like, this is the situations they're putting us in. Like, do you stop the fork or you lose the pawn? And we're going to lose that pawn there. So, not much of a choice. We're going to counterattack, though. That's the one thing. We're counterattacking here on a2. We're looking to take there. Our bishop can slide in. They stopped that. Frustrating. I can't. Yeah, there's not much to do there. Gonna have to go here, I guess. There's gonna be a fork at some point. There must. Oh my god. I could have just taken the rook. Brother, what am I doing? Oh my god. Yeah, I could have just taken the rook. That's frustrating. That was definitely just sitting there. Just take. And you're fine. Oh well. I missed that tactic. Dude, this is crazy. I could have won this game. Or like at least held a little bit more. But this is looking nasty now. That was not necessary at all. Like, that was so holdable. Let's go up here. And then here. Because it's just, what else can you do? And now it's over. Like, you can't go up. You're just kind of sitting there waiting at this point. Here. And we can go in there looking for mates. Alright, slide. And this is just forced. No! I have no chance. I have no chance. Dude, I could have held that too. There was a tactic that I missed. Oh well. There's not much to be done here at this point. I want to show it after too. Yeah. And then they go, yes, for this forced mate here, you have to take. But look at this. If you take the rook, you can actually just hold the game. Like, just take a look at this. If you take on d2, like, despite the bad opening, even that 53% accuracy, yeah, you could take all of that. This is right. Oh, it's bishop here first. And I've done that before too. I know that. I know, yeah. I knew this is all right. You just have to go bishop here first. Okay. But that, whatever. Oh, you could still check and get out of that. Wow. But even after all of this, I could still, yeah, you could still hold it. I missed, yeah. All right. That's the first game. A lot of bad moves. So, I can't say, that's definitely there was the deserved outcome. But so many chances that I had were not able to hold on. GG to Jose though. 0-3 me and 3 me today. I don't think we'll play another game. I'll have to get you next time we have tournaments. You got the better today. By far. Rapid was crazy. The F4. Great. I forgot the Blitz game. What happened in Blitz? I don't remember. But you cooked me in Blitz, cooked me in Rapid. We're watching Jose and Lux play. I'm not even in a game either, so I'm not getting a chance to turn it around. The pawn's here on e6, maybe knight f6, and then bishop e7. This is just the game just started. Let's see. This is a battle for first place. Is this not the game happening? Oh, I'm in a game myself. I'm playing someone tied for first. Alright, we're playing against the King's Gambit. We're playing e6 d5. We're attacking the center. Like, not... I guess we are attacking. They have a flank pawn push. We're trying to, you know, get an exchange, and they exchange early on. This is a very normal setup. It's like they have a pawn on f4, I have a pawn on d5. Let's go h, because I don't want g4 played, and they might be considering that. And they're just going straight for pawn pushes, pawn space. The knight's going to sit here in the center. I like that, and we go knight d7. Well, honestly, I want my king safe first. And it's not, I don't have to get it safe first. I just have to get it where it could be safer. Like, I can castle in one blow. Like, in one move, it's just done. Knight slides in. Pawn up here. I can see the makings of this not being safe. I can see it. No! Yeah, we lost. We lost that. Man, bad decisions. Bad decisions. Because that definitely was holdable. And we do lose the pawn there in the center. Maybe too aggressive. But game not over. We still have pieces left and time left. But a bad opening. Which didn't even feel that bad. I just think I made a mistake there. Maybe 94 is an overextension. Before 94, though, I really don't think it was anything that bad. Like, it felt like it was all logical. The bishop back and then retreat. Maybe not. But for the most part, the only thing I can look at is that. Like, that is like, yeah, maybe did not have to push all the way up there. That is definitely something I could point to. Let's go here. And bishop g7. Trying to just sit in the center. Yeah, bg7. Not in the center, like in between this. And they're trying to get some trades to happen. They have a lot going in their favor right now. What can we get? Queen here to guard this on f7 as well, because if the king moves, that's free. So that's my plan with that. And then we just bring our rook towards the center. Rook a d8. Here. I don't think there's a sack there. But they just push. Probably just as good. The thing is, you can't even, like, you can't do anything, really. Like, that doesn't work. I don't have another idea. But this doesn't work. There's a way out of it. I'm just kind of, I'm not even guessing they won't find, like, they could find this, I'm sure. I just don't have another plan. So I have to play this one. Because this is a bad plan, I'll say. And I know this is a bad plan, but the alternative of taking just has to be worse. I'm going to assume that's just worse. Alright, up now. And it is momentarily guarded. They had something else, I'm pretty sure. But luckily they don't find it. And I'm still alive in the game. But yeah, the accuracy is not going to be high, whether I win, lose, or draw. Because I've made a lot of missteps. We're going to go here. And like, even this is not accurate, I'm sure. But I'm low on time. Got to make some choices. And that's what I'm going to decide to do. Knight's going to go back trying to kick the knight out. And on the more exchanges, the easier. I mean, the same thing. Honestly, doing it that way might have helped me out more. Because they could have done it the opposite order, where I would have had to... I think so. I think a different order could have happened there. But take... I need this gone, though. That's the only thing. If that's there, it's kind of an issue, honestly. I think they know that, too. I'm going to... up. Okay, here first. I may have to sack that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. Here. No, that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong, actually. So check. But you can't win this still. That's the problem. And back. There's not a... Oh, yeah, they can remove. And then there. Ah. And that was not even impossible to find. There's just too many mate ideas now. Here. Oh, well, that's made anyways. Yeah, that's tough. I gave my queen for free, but it doesn't even matter. We aren't going to be able to hold that one anyways. Let's go up here to d4. GG. Just a couple more seconds. I just missed that they could sack there on f6, right? Because the checkmate with the pawn there. But yeah, I don't think it would have mattered with the rook stack. I didn't even see that was a mate idea. But we're going here on e2, looking to exchange. Capture c3. 0-2, I would say first place or podium. Probably unlikely given the amount of time remaining. But we're still going to try and get some wins. Why play to try and lose? Let's castle here and go rook here to e1. And then we can go bishop b3 in exchange. Rook e1, queen here. Looking to trade there on b3. And then just slide the rook over. Nope. Sure, we can take. Rook in their structure. Rook here and then consider a4. So Kapil, I'm doing a tournament right now. Here's the link if you are interested in hopping in this. Just wait, where's it? Oh, here we go. Just sent that there. The rook has slid over. A3. I want to play a4, but I don't want to worry about something the entire game. And worrying about guarding that, not on my list really. I don't want to do that. And let's go here. And then f4, and we can move our king up. And then king here. They want a knight there though. We're looking to break here of g4. Yeah, there's no, you can't take. The knight's guarding. If they get a pawn there, I'm not as mad about it. Yeah. I'm not as worried about that. Maybe I should be. King's going to take. And they have rotated the knight in. Well, I would guess I have to capture. Rook's going to slide over here. The link's not opening. So I'm not doing 1v1s right now. I'm just doing the viewer tournament. But if you want to, if the link's not working, you can try and, what could you try and do? You could try and go to the notes section of my club. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my TikTok username. Or not my TikTok, my YouTube username, just PJ's Chess. Once you're there, go to the notes section, and there'll be a link for the tournament for you if you want to do that. But yeah, I don't know why the link's not working. Not sure what's going on there. I don't know if I can trade, honestly. Yeah, because my king's all... Oh, I messed up. I can't trade. My king has to stay here guarding this. Because if I get here, up, take, down, down. Wait, take, back. King here. Over, up. Well, I don't think I have much other choice. I have to do this. And might as well get their king farther away. Okay. And we're just going after these pawns here. We're going to try and overload, take. Up. We're just going to overload this pawn here. Because we have two pawns here. We're going to go for c6. How can you try? So the way you can try, if you go to the note section of my club, it'll be a link for the tournament there. So my club is PJ's Chess. It's a chess.com club. You'll be able to join in there, and it'll be a link in the notes section of it, and it'll take you straight to the tournament. It's the same link, so I guess maybe it won't work. I'm not sure why. Is the link not working, or is it saying you can't play? Is it saying like you don't have enough games, but the link's not working? I think you could go to my club and maybe you can join in through there. Like even not through the link, like through like the events that are probably posted up there, like for club events. But yeah. I can send you. Do you want to invite to the actual club? I can get that for you. And we go here, opposition, and then here, then take. Take here. I have 20 seconds left, but it's enough time. Do you want the club invite? I can send you the club invite, and it could take you there. You go up here to D6, C6. Here, they can't slide over. We're going to go get the queen. Let's get a second queen, make this easier. I mean, it's enough time to do it without two queens, but why overcomplicate something when you just don't have to? Check. Check. And then we just check until there's mate. Boom. Oh, that's the wrong square. I could have been bad. Is not the... So I can send you an invite to the club. I'm just doing the tournament right now. I'm not doing any like personal challenges, but it's a viewer tournament, so only people that are watching are in this one. I can send you the invite to the club. Let me give you that. So here's the invite to the club here. Oops, that's the wrong thing. In this club, you'll be able to go to the notes section. It should be a link that should take you into this tourney. All right, let's go to this next game here. All right, we're 1-3. We lost the first two. We won the third game. But we're playing Amy here. Playing first place. All right. Let's go, I guess the same thing. We have to get a win here to have any chance to like sneak into third place. It's the only thing we're going to be able to do. All right, now it's going to slide F5. Okay. Let's castle here to the king side. The knight's going to slide in. We're going to take the bishop and then go up here to c4. I don't want to take the knight ever, because giving them that pawn just sitting there and the rook, long-term pressure, I don't like doing that to myself intentionally. So I'm just going to go attack on the flank instead. Attack the queen and then go for b4. Now the knight obviously can sit, but we can go queen c2. And they break it themselves. Alright. The knight's going to slide here attacking the queen. And then we're going to... I mean, really? I don't know now. Like, would it make a difference if I take, or... I guess I should take so I have less attackers, because they're just going to go f4. Now they can't go f4. But now it's like my king's more open. I don't know what the best decision is there, but this is the position now. You see they go over. And the queen's going to slide in. I don't know how to save that, really. If we go over, queen there, h3, take, queen there. You can't slide over. Huh, is this even... This is forced mate. How is this forced mate? Wow. Is forced mate this early on? I think so. Maybe you could try f4? But I don't think that works, really. Because I can't stop this from being taken. If you go up, they'll take. Take, and rook check. Wow, that's crazy. There's no way out. Well, you have to lose the pawn, I think. Let's go on Hilda. You have to lose the pawn at least, I think. Oh, That's definitely just game, actually. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's tough. How did I miss that? I took that and I thought, like, okay, this is okay. But it's not okay. The king here. And then king d2. We're trying to get out of this. I mean, it's still losing, but we're trying to get out of this part of it. And we're down 2 pawns. I mean, we could have lost the game. I can live with that. I mean, it's still difficult to hold, obviously, but I could have definitely just lost the game. So it is what it is on that front. This is the current position. And the rook's here on b2. We're going to try and break and get some type of counterattack going. And we get our rook involved. Get our king active. All we have is activity. That's all we have. Rook here. Take, push, down, push. It's too slow. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just don't think I'll be able to stop this. Here we go. This is actually or it's not a draw now. Two seconds left. I don't think enough time. And even if we had enough time, I think this is just a loss. They figured out we survived longer than I expected to be all things considered. But yeah, 0.1 seconds left. GG. As well as next game. We are 1 for 4. This is one of the worst ones I think we've had. But we can end off on a win maybe. Is enough time for this one to end? Let's see if we can. We're up here with e6 and d5. Let's go for an endgame. Let's go. Oh, they don't go for it. They sacrifice instead of playing for the endgame. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what type of sacrifice this is. Let's get our king to safety. I've noticed I'm not done that against my opponent here enough. And we're just going to castle. Alright. Move 9. We're there. We're safe. We have our king stuck where we need to be. I think first place is decided too. Amy is, yeah, 5 for 5. So that is first and second. I think locked up. Maybe Jose can sneak in and get second. But for the most part, I think that's what it's going to end up being. Alright, the knight slides in. Let's go here, honestly. And then c6 or something. Or here. And we can replace with this knight in the center. Queen's going to slide out the way of this file. Take. Oh, we have an interesting tactics, which is why they're stopping and pausing for a second. They take that way. Okay, we're going to take this and then check. I think they saw that, though. There's something they like about this. I think they calculated that. Because they took you saw them take a pause there. So maybe I'm missing something in this. I just took the free material. So, could end up regretting it. But Queen's going to get out the way. And then just try and go here. Offering the queen trade. Let's see. I was kind of surprised they didn't go for rook here and try and sack. They're dropping another pawn here. They're not concerned with these pawns. I'm going to just keep taking. Like, if I lose because of it, I lose because of it. But a lot of material given. Alright, they sack again. Okay. Go queen back. I'm not going to take the knight. That I can easily see the issue. Oh, wow. No, I did not see the issue. I'm going to lose. Dude, what a fun... No, okay, now that's actually wrong. There was a way you could have won the game instantly, I'm pretty sure. With white there. The sacrifices ended up working out in the end there. This is also still winning with this move. It was just a lot of bad, I think, with taking on a2. One pawn too many, I believe. We had king's here on h7. I don't think... There's still a move here. Believe it or not. There was... The last move, it was a win. Like, if you... Yeah, this is it. Well, no. This was the wrong... No, I guess it's not a win anymore. There was a win, though, on the previous move. Like, on this move, if you go queen h6, like, it's no way you can stop it. Like, you have to take, and then rook slides, or... Because that's mate, so you'd stop it. But then... But yeah. Luckily, looks like I will be able to make it through this one. Take... We'll take one more for good measure. Take check. Take check. Check there. Well, there's not even a check. I was trying to get it with check, but there's not even a tactic here. Whereas plus 12 points. One mischance too many. It was a win, though, for white. If they find that last one, we get the win. We end on a win. Despite some subpar play, I'll say, I do end up ending on a W. We'll take that. We'll take that. Bishop goes here to F4. F4 there. The cow from both sides. Really? I did not know that. I'm learning more about chess today. Okay. Let's go up here. I did not know it was for both sides of the board. Would never have guessed that. Let's go up here to A4. Can you play it against any? I guess you can play against anything if it's just E6, D6, huh? Alright, pawn pushes up. Honestly, kind of an issue. Actually, kind of a problem with that could begin. So I do need to lock this in some. Alright, let's go here, I guess. A minute left. Let's see if the game ends in a minute. Will we move fast enough? Take, take. Take. Alright, see, we keep attacking their queen. Just quick initiatives. Alright, the queen's going to slide up. And we need to get some quick inroad to the king. Alright, capture. And capture. They're going for something. They're going for something. Queen's going to take. And then we're looking at this rook here. Is there any way? They defend it. I don't say there's a way you could mate, but they bring the pieces in time. Unfortunately for me, and we're not going to get a win with 4 seconds remaining. It's not possible. There's almost a mate too, but it's not a mate. So let's announce the winners. Amy. That is crazy. 7 for 8. Last mate. Let's see the last mate. And then I need to announce the winners first, and then we can look at the last mate. Amy in first place with 25 points. Nolan in second, Try Hard, with 9 points. And then third place for Lux there, 4 for 6. See, the last checkmate we have here. Oh, how does this happen? How does it... Okay, let's see what happens. E4, D4, F4. I've never seen that. What is that called? Let's see. Where's the mate? Queen slides, knight in. Takes, queen. Oh, what a nice mate. Very nice mate. Let's see. Another chessboard itself. You can't see the chessboard. That may be a vision problem, brother. It's front and center. But thank you all for tuning into this stream. If you guys want to support me, I'm PJ's Chess on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and PJ Chess 993 on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support this stream. I'll be on tomorrow. I guess it's a puzzle stream tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll catch you all.